This is Antarctica, a frozen wasteland. Ice lakes, endless snow, and temperatures so low that survival is nearly impossible. And now, after my jet has crashed, I'm completely alone. And this is where I'm gonna have to survive for the next 100 days. And in order to survive, the first thing I'm going to need is some sort of shelter. Now, if I don't have a shelter by the time it hits nighttime, the freezing temperatures are pretty much gonna kill me instantly. Luckily for me, I landed here in a plane, so I'm gonna have to gather all the resources inside the plane and hopefully turn this into a shelter. Now, inside of the plane's barrels, I found a little bit of food and water and even a knife. Now, these supplies could easily last me a couple of days, but I would need to heavily prepare, since in about 15 days, winter's coming. Right now, temperatures during the day are okay, but if I'm not prepared for winter, I'll pretty much be dead in a matter of minutes. And I think, oh my god, that's an igloo, okay. This igloo had the potential to change everything, and by default, all igloos already have beds in them. It all depended on whether or not this igloo had a basement or not. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh my god, it's a bed, okay. A bed and a furnace and a crafting table. This saves us wood and some cobblestone, but I can't really pick this up without a pickaxe right now. A bed is extremely useful, and I'll be taking all this carpet too. Let's check what the basement has. Oh, of course, well, these, but weakness potion, cauldron, ooh, golden apple and wheat, okay. That's really good, except that we are freezing. I will be taking that cactus, though. Yeah, we have to get out of here quickly. Oh, man. Nighttime was close approaching. If I didn't find wood fast, I would pretty much be done for. But luckily for me... Hold on, is that what I think it is? Oh my god, shipwreck. With the wood from this shipwreck, I could finally make a campfire and hopefully survive the night. But unfortunately, since most of the shipwreck was buried underneath the ice, I couldn't get access to any of the treasure chests or loot down there. However, as I was collecting the wood, I realized that it was turning dark fast. If I was out during nighttime for too long, I would freeze to death nearly instantly. Even though I barely had any food, I had to run. I was extremely far from the plane at this time, so running was necessary to survive. And I think our base is somewhere over here. Oh god. Oh god. I was losing hunger bars quickly, and the sun by this point had completely disappeared. If I didn't make it home soon, I would be dead. It was starting to get really cold, and mobs were starting to spawn everywhere, but luckily for me, I had made it home just in time. Oh my god. We might have to fight all these off, to be honest. There was way too many mobs for me to handle, and I had finally started freezing. I needed to just board up the plane and head inside quickly. But out of panic, I accidentally boarded up the plane with the only logs I had. I had no more logs to make a campfire, and if I didn't make a campfire quick, I would quickly be dead. But I need these logs or else I'm going to start freezing. I need to make a campfire quickly. Oh my god, did that log fall out? I just need 3 logs. I finally got the 3 logs I needed to make a campfire. However, if I wanted to make a campfire, I would need coal. So I would need the 4th log that fell outside the plane in order to turn it into charcoal. Last one fell outside, dude. There we go, there we go. Now I need to mine down and make a furnace quickly so we can make charcoal. The cold was heavily weakening me. It was making me lose hunger extremely quickly, and if I stayed too cold for too long, I would begin to develop frostbite, which would kill me quickly. Thankfully, the redstone torch I found earlier inside the igloo helped me warm up a little bit. Just enough to be able to get some cobblestone. As long as I can get the stone quickly enough. There. We got it. And finally, with the stone, I made a furnace which let me smelt this log into charcoal, and finally I can make a campfire and be warm for tonight. So this should provide a lot of warmth tonight. Oh my god. That is nice. This plane was slowly coming together as a shelter. I made a door for it and kind of fixed around some of the mess I had made last night. And I guess at this point you could consider this a shelter. Now all I really needed was to get food. Now where was I gonna get food in this pretty much wasteland. The only animals nearby were goats, and well, everybody knows you can't eat goats in Minecraft. My only real option right now was to pretty much check under the shipwreck to see if any of the chests had food in them. However, this was not going to be easy, since diving underneath the water is pretty much instant death for me. So I would need to figure out a way to somehow dive into the water without freezing to death. And right after getting all the wood I could from the shipwreck, I found something very interesting out in the far distance. And that looks like a massive ruined portal. I hope there's a flint and steel, because if there is, we can get netherrack plus the flint and steel and pretty much generate heat wherever we go. Alright, here we are. Massive ruined portal. Inside the chest, I actually found some gold armor, which isn't really useful by itself except for the fact that it gives us cold resistance. This, along with maybe something else, could help us potentially dive under the shipwreck. I swear I saw another igloo, but I'm not sure where it is now, to be honest. Oh, is that a rabbit? I will run to kill this. Oh, raw rabbit, okay. I will take that. I will take that. Oh my god. Turns out there was other animals other than goats out here somehow. And since I was pretty much running out of food already, I had to go on a mini little hunting trip. I'll try. Oh, that's not good. Nope. Yeah, okay, that rabbit wins. I don't even care. It was turning nighttime, and it turns out that there was a way for me to stay a little warmer outside. Turns out in this mod pack, you can actually pack 4 string together into a piece of wool. And with that wool, you can actually make winter clothing, which will actually help me stay very warm during this climate and can potentially even let me dive down under the shipwreck. Now, the only problem was getting that much string would be pretty deadly. I would have to kill a lot of spiders with the little protection and gear I have. But it was pretty much my only choice if I wanted to explore the shipwreck. And right on the morning of day 3, it started snowing. Now, snow is going to be extremely bad news for me. It's going to make this already cold climate even colder, meaning that if I just go out for a couple seconds right now, I will be freezing to death. Because of the snow, I was kind of forced to stay inside the entirety of day 3. So I decided that at least I would not waste this time, and I started mining. And it turns out that the mine was actually colder than the outside somehow, so I had to place a campfire down there. But luckily for me, just a couple minutes into mining, I was able to find iron, which was going to be extremely useful, pretty much the most important ore in this entire journey. With this, I had the genius idea to make a lava bucket and pretty much just carry it around everywhere just for that extra warmth. And oh my god, did this help. I could finally walk around in the snow for way longer than I could before. Now, if I could use this along with the winter clothing, I should be able to dive under the water and get all the loot from the shipwreck. The only thing I need to do now is get all this string from these spiders, which is not going to be easy. On day 4, I still had a bit of a food shortage going on. I only had a couple potatoes and some uncooked steak to my name. So I did a little bit of hunting and also ensured that all the staircases I had in the mine were all made of slabs so I wouldn't have to jump. And when nighttime finally arrived, it was time to get me some spiders. Of course, I don't see a single spider out here. I do see some skeletons though. Oh, spiders over there. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh man, it's freezing out here. Nope, that's hypothermia, but I honestly need the string. Oh god. You can tell how desperate I was for string at this point. I mean, I was taking on hypothermia, some hits from zombies and everything just to get a little piece of string there. I'm just gonna hold out my lava. I don't think it actually helps that much right now, but I think it will delay the hypothermia a little bit. Oh, okay. That was a lot of string. Oh dear god, that's a baby zombie. That is a baby zombie. Nope. Oh god, oh my god, nope. Oh, I'm losing hunger fast. The cold weather was making me lose hunger extremely quickly, to the point where I was literally dying of starvation. Please cook fast, please. Come on. Oh my god, this is
This is rough. I don't think I'm gonna eat the second piece of steak, really.
I spent the entirety of day 4's night, and even some of the morning, hunting down spiders. I needed this winter clothing badly. By day 5, I had 16 pieces of string. I only needed 24 in order to make some leggings, which should be enough to go dive down under. I pretty much only needed one more night of spider hunting, and I would have some winter clothing finally. And to help me hunt for spiders and rabbits and all that other stuff, I made myself an iron spear, which would be extremely useful.
Oh, look at that. A rabbit. And now, is that a grown rabbit or a baby one? I really can't tell from this distance. But I think... Oh, that's a horrible miss. There we go. Ooh, another one. Ooh!
Since it was pretty snowy today too, I was pretty much forced to mine the entirety of day 5, up until nighttime when it was time to hunt a little bit more spiders.
But there's a lot of mobs near it. Come on. Nope, I missed. Here we go. Drop no string, of course. Oh my god, no. No string. Please? Right, I think we have 22 string now. Oh god, but we're freezing badly. Oh my god. Holy. I'm gonna try to go for the spider, I don't even care. Okay, I think that's enough.
I finally had all the string I needed to make just one piece of this winter clothing. And now that I had this one piece of winter clothing, I could finally explore the shipwreck. Hopefully, I still didn't really know if I was gonna freeze to death.
I'm kinda nervous because I know going in cold water like this is extremely dangerous in real life, so I guess let's just do it. Okay. It is pretty cold. What's in here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Suspicious stew. Suspicious stew. I'll just take everything except that rotten flesh. I don't want it. Okay, we should probably resurface quickly, I would say. I don't know how much longer we can stay down here. Oh man. Oh man. We are freezing. Nope, don't throw that. Oh man. Nope, that is not good. We are freezing badly. I might need to make a campfire quickly. Oh, okay. We're fine. Oh my god. Yeah. Being wet is horrible. It makes you so much more colder. Okay, I'm gonna keep this campfire right here, just in case, we get a little too cold coming out. Alright, we're good. Let's go back in.
The only other 2 chests I found down there only had a couple ores and some paper and gunpowder. But it seemed the winter clothing, the lava, and the campfire were all enough to keep me warm enough. Now, I was still going to need to hunt a lot of spiders, since even with all this gear, it still wouldn't be enough to survive the winter temperatures. And at this point, I only had about 9 more days till winter struck. By day 7, I was pretty much running out of wood completely. So it was time to get a little bit more from the shipwreck. But apparently I had mined pretty much all the logs the shipwreck had to offer. So I did the only other thing that was reasonable in this situation, and I started to make a tree farm. So I decided to make the tree farm underground and see if they would actually grow down there without much sunlight. The only problem was, well, I didn't have any dirt to plant the sapling. At this point, I hadn't seen a single piece of dirt, so I wasn't really sure where I was gonna get any. So I decided to check the local lake to see if there was any dirt maybe under the snow or around it.
I can't find any here. Oh, let's look at that. That's the first thing we find, dirt. I'm gonna try not to jump in it. We don't need that much for now, just a decent amount.
And after getting extremely lucky finding that dirt, it was now time to test if the trees would even grow down here. So I bone mealed the tree and, maybe I thought it wasn't tall enough down here, so I started digging up more of the ceiling. And on the second attempt, we finally had a tree farm. Well, it's not really a big farm since it's just one sapling, but later we'll expand it. I was also getting pretty tired of how rugged my base looked, so I decided to clean up all the planks on the floor and make them look a lot more smoother. Also decided to remove all of the airplane seats because I wasn't gonna be sitting in them. I also repositioned my bed and just made this place look a lot nicer. On day 9, I decided to make a small little mining base since I was gonna start mining a lot more. I was in desperate need of coal and other ores since winter was just around the corner now. But luckily for me, after just mining for a little bit, I managed to find a pretty good cave.
No way. Cave. We found a cave. Yes. Right, I'm just gonna place that torch there and go back quickly because We are freezing. Okay, we're good. Alright, we are warm enough. Let's head down here and see what else we can find in this mine. Hopefully there is no skeletons or nothing like that down here. Looks pretty safe so far. Lots of coal, lots of stuff. Very useful ores. Alright, yeah, looks pretty safe here. Let's start getting all this iron around. Oh, of course it's very hot too. I mean very cold. I keep saying very hot. Just get all this iron quickly before I kind of start dying. Wow, there's a lot. There is a lot of ores here. This is a very nice cave. Nope, there goes my pickaxe. But we are freezing, so let's head back up here quick. There we go, we're fine. Alright, we are back. Let's put all this iron here in the furnace. And let's eat this final piece of steak that we have. Probably shouldn't have done that, to be honest, but hey, it's been a rough few days.
It was day 11. Winter was only 4 days away at this point, and I needed an extra supply of wood badly, so it was time to expand my tree farm. It took me pretty much the entire day, but I was able to get 3 more saplings to fit in here. I did plant some spruce ones too, but I was pretty unsure if they would actually grow down here since spruce trees are actually pretty tall. It was starting to get really dark outside, and I was extremely thirsty with no water. I was kind of forced to go out to the lake and get me some water, even though it was nighttime and it was extremely cold and dangerous.
Alright, yep, it's definitely cold here. I just need a little bit of water though. There we go. 4 bottles is enough. And we might as well try to kill spider here. Oh no, this is not a good idea. We are being shot at. But I need my spear. I'm running back. Oh god. Okay, we got some string, but I also need some bones too. There we go. Is there anything we can eat? I mean, there's a suspicious stew. You know what? I'll take the gamble. Why not? Oh, we're blind.
Day 12 was another very snowy day. By the way, you can't really see the snow because of the shaders I have on, so if you ever see that it's extremely cloudy and foggy, that means there's snow. And for some brilliant reason, I thought today was the perfect day to hunt for spiders. Oh man, that couldn't have been more wrong.
It is definitely getting a lot colder, dude. See some more spiders out there though. Guess we have to go right back out there, man. We have like no other choice, and I did not pick that up. I'm just here for the spiders. Oh, whoa. That's, oh! Okay, we got him. I do want to kill skeletons too because the bones are actually very useful. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. I'm not getting that javelin. Screw that, dude. Oh man, we're being chased. Oh man. I can't even run. Oh, whoa. Zigzags quick. Oh. Nope.
And right after this, I decided to make a brand new weapon and head right back outside for some reason.
Still can't run. This was probably a horrible idea. No, look, I still got my PvP skills. Ouch, he shot me through my shield. Oh god. I know there's zombies behind me too. Oh my god, he has a knife! Oh god. Nope. I'm running. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Why did I take on that fight? Oh, my head is destroyed.
That was the closest I've came to dying so far, and it's only day 12. Since I pretty much had no food, I was kind of forced to make golden carrots in order to, well, survive at this point. It was a little bit of a big investment spending that gold on the golden carrots, but with all the saturation golden carrots give you, I should be able to hold this hunger for a couple days even. But of course, since I can't really just rely on a couple golden carrots to surviving for these 100 days, I decided I was going to try ice fishing. I had zero clue whether fish were even like in these lakes, but I guess I had to give it a go. It was worth it just to try, just to see if there was even a chance of me getting some food from this.
And let's just start fishing. I don't know how many fish I'm going to get, maybe a good couple because we've been running out of food quickly. Nope, there's one. Another one. Oh, that ice is coming back. Nope. Can't let that happen. Another one. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that one went in the water. Oh, that's not good. Well, now we're wet.
After fishing for a good bit and getting actually a couple of fish, I decided I was feeling a little adventurous, so I started to head towards an igloo I saw in the distance, and along the way to it, I actually found something very interesting. A pillager outpost. Now, these could be pretty dangerous since, well, you know, there's a ton of pillagers at them. However, I was not going to pass up on all the wood and loot that these places have.
Hold on now. Hold on. How many pillagers are there? Let me just park this sun right here and check this place out, I guess. Oh, there's an iron golem here. He could help us if we just free him real quick. Please kill them. Oh, thank you. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Hay bales plus pumpkins. I'll take it. I don't know if there's anything we can do with pumpkins, but oh my god, the wood. I didn't even realize. Oh my god, that's so much wool. He can deal with them. I don't have the armor necessary. Okay. Yeah, he's got that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, this place is a gold mine. Let's check the chests first. What is in here? Onion crates? Oh my god, onions. We can have onions now. More armor trims? Dude, I'm finding more armor trims than this in my real Minecraft world, dude.
I wasn't able to fully loot this pillager outpost since it was getting nighttime really fast, and staying up too late was extremely deadly for me. I did actually manage to get a lot of wool, but unfortunately I was only able to make snow boots, since the chestplate and helmet both needed leather. And you would probably think that getting leather in this would be impossible. I mean, there's no cows or anything, but there's actually a way to get leather in this mod, and that is via the butchery process. So in order to do this, I was planning on making an entire butcher shop that's pretty much just an igloo. So I started collecting a ton of snow and prepared to build since I needed this project done quickly. Winter starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna need this done quickly.
First, I'm gonna try to get like the general shape of it before I start making any crazy moves. Right, that's how big this igloo is gonna be, right here. Now I just gotta build up from all this. Right now it's looking pretty rough, but hopefully it'll start looking better, hopefully. Right, there we go. Now, just for this final top part of it. Alright, there we go. This is kind of gonna be the rough shape of the igloo right here. Doesn't look too nice right now, but I promise I'll try to make it look better.
The igloo was pretty much done at this point. I still wanted to detail it quite a bit, but first I needed to get all the supplies I needed for this butchering stuff. I was gonna need some hooks and a lot of other tools and trinkets, but since it was already nighttime and it was day 14, the final day before winter, I mean, I was gonna have to do this all while freezing to death in the winter, so it was gonna be a lot harder to get the stuff that I needed. It was finally day 15, also known as the start of winter. From now on, it was gonna be extremely cold whether it's daytime or nighttime. But well, nighttime, it's gonna be, well, deathly cold. I mean, if I stay out there for just a little bit now during nighttime, I'm gonna like freeze to death instantly. So yeah, definitely do not want to do that. And now, if I want to finish my pair of snow gear, I'm gonna actually want some leather from goats. And you can actually get leather from goats in this by taking them through the butchering process, which you need, well, to hang them on a hook, and it's a lot. I don't even want to explain it right now, but I'll just show you. First, I actually have to make a hook connected to a chain. Now, this is where I'm actually gonna have to hang the goat on. Next, I actually have to make a cleaver and kill the goat with it so I can actually retrieve its, well, you'll see.
Oh wow, we are already freezing very badly, huh? Why is it this cold out right now? Oh god, what the? What? I swear it wasn't this cold just yesterday. I even have snow boots and snow pants. Wow, that is very weird, huh? How are we going to get goats if we can't even travel out there then? I mean, should I even try? I think holding a torch actually gives us a little bit temperature, yeah. So maybe let's try and hold this torch and the lava together and maybe we can walk out here safely. Okay, seems fine so far, but I also do not see any ghosts. There we go. There's a goat right there. Now let's hope we don't completely freeze over while we go to these goats here, because we really need these. I'm gonna have to make a campfire or something, dude. Or I'm just running for it. I'm just running for it. Come on, goat, please. Please, goat. There, he dropped his corpse. I'll get 2, why not, why not? Come on. Oh, there's another outpost over there, okay. Oh man, I'm getting cold. Oh man. But actually now, we have to bring this goat carcass here, hang it up here, and then use the cleaver in order to collect most of its parts. Now, real quick, I'm gonna just make some chests. I'm gonna place a chest like right here because I know that this gets a little messy, and it's gonna leave a lot of items that I do not want around. I don't know if I'm gonna have to censor this because I know this mod is kind of brutal. Oh well. Uh-oh. It's dripping a little bit. Oh, I think that's oh, why isn't this working? Maybe the skinning knife? Nope. I'm lost. Maybe we need to come around the corner like this. Oh, yeah. Okay, now it says we need a skinning knife, which I already have one here. Oh. Now a cleaver again. Oh. Yikes. Okay, yeah, this is a lot of stuff. I told you I would need a chest. But thankfully here we have some leather. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. I guess let's do it for the second goat. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna show you guys the rest of this. I mean, I don't think y'all would want to watch it anyways. But hey, I got some leather. Isn't that really nice? Wasn't it really worth it? Yes, it was. It was worth it. I'm just gonna say that. Because look at this. I have a full pair of snow clothes now. The winter should be fine now, I hope. Probably not, to be honest. I still haven't felt the snowy weather, so the good thing about this butchery process too is that it actually gives me a lot of food, like a lot. Like everything you see in this chest I can actually eat, and it's actually really good food. Like it gives me a lot of hunger bars. Do I say like a lot? I can't tell. Like, oh well, I guess I do. So I got some of these lamb leg parts I got from the goats and started cooking them for my first real meal. Well, since the steak I had, but hey, that doesn't count. I brought that in from elsewhere. By day 17 I was actually running pretty low on ores. I mean, I had used most of the iron I had on those chains and hooks for the butchery igloo, so it was time to get a little bit more.
Now I know there's a deeper portion of this cave down here that I haven't explored yet, so that is exactly what we're going to do. I don't even know if I've been down there. It's just kind of scary, to be honest. Oh wow. It is very dark in here. Hold on. This cave does seem to go on though. Oh, not my lava. Torch. Right, there's some redstone there. Oh, looks like this is kind of one of those ravine caves, huh? I guess I'll take this redstone here. It should have some use. Oh my god, that is so many skeletons. What in the... Well, I guess they're sorting each other out for me. Is there a spawner or something? Why is there so many? There has to be a spawner. Oh my god. There's even more. There has to be a spawner, right? There's no way there was just that many skeletons naturally. I guess not. I mean, what the... This does seem like a pretty big cave, though. Seems promising. Okay, big caves are kind of scary like this because it is so dark. I can't even see like 3 feet in front of me. Jesus, it's so dark in this cave, man. But hey, I'm not complaining. There's a bunch of iron here. So, oh my god. Give me all of this. I hope I don't get lost in this cave. This thing... It's pretty massive. No tape of fade. And normally we would be completely freezing, but this winter clothing is actually insane. It is very good at doing what it's made for. I just want a little bit more iron and I should be good. Oh my god. I did not expect this so soon. 2 diamonds, wow. Okay. Oh, there's this stuff that I found on my last video too that could never break.
After collecting a decent amount of ores, it was time to finally return. And at this point, even though I had that butchery igloo, I still didn't really have a decent way to get food. So I was planning on building a greenhouse, a place that would actually let me grow crops despite the weather conditions. Now, this was gonna actually be pretty hard since I would need a lot of glass, a lot of sand, and I have no idea how to even get that stuff here. But right now, I was trying to bring a bucket over to the river just to collect a little water, since I wanted to have my own source of water instead of having to travel to the river every single time I needed water. I also made a canteen with some of the leather I had from the goats, which was extremely useful. It could store like, I don't even know, like 10 sips in it. It's way better than relying on water bottles. Anyways, I figured that the same way I got dirt would be the same way I would get sand, under the river. And this time I was fully equipped with all snow gear and everything, so I should be fine, hopefully. I don't know though, now it's winter time. It's a lot colder, so I was a bit nervous, to be honest.
Let's check out under here and see if there's any sand. Is this sand here? No, that is clay, okay. I really can't spot any. What in the world? Okay, let's go up before we start drowning. And yeah, oh man, we are getting very cold. Yep, that's not good. Okay, I think we're fine. No, we're not. It's better to just head over there because being wet makes you a lot colder. Alright, let's head back and see what we can find yet again. Didn't find a single piece of sand down here. It's making me question if there is sand. Is that sand? Hold on. No, that's gravel. What the hell, man? Is there really just no sand down here? This is pretty bad if there's no sand. How else am I gonna get crops? Oh my god, no way. No way. Oh, we got lucky.
After finding sand under the river finally, I decided to only scoop up a few pieces for now. Because just scooping up those few pieces, I mean, I was already freezing to death, so... And then I accidentally did something extremely deadly.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god. Oh!
Yeah, I had almost completely killed myself with the lava bucket I was holding in my hand. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be holding it 24/7, to be honest, like indoors or anything. Oh yeah, and this isn't the final time this happens, by the way. This happens a lot. It is pretty embarrassing. On day 19, I decided that I needed a little bit more wood. So I was gonna go raid that pillager outpost I found the other day again. And that's pretty much all I did for that day. Yeah, just steal some wood from some poor people. Is this messed up? I don't know. They're pillagers. It's fine. It's fine. On day 20, I was really not liking how the igloo looked, to be honest. For some reason, actually now I think it actually looks pretty good. So I decided I was going to decorate some parts of the outside. Of course, using these brand new dark oak logs I got, which are really hard to build with, to be honest. The good thing about it is that the white from the igloo kind of contrasts with the wood, so it's like looks pretty good, I guess. I don't know, I'm not a pro builder, so it was also extremely hard to build in these conditions. I mean, it was literally freezing cold since it was snowing, so I was having a very, very hard time. But I mostly just detailed the outside and just added a little bit of style with the wood since, I mean, it's an igloo. What else can you really do to it? So yeah, I tried my best, and actually it ended up looking pretty good in my opinion. I think some of the best work you can do for an igloo, so... Oh yeah, and then I was visited by some people.
Looks like they're angry at me. That's not good. I did not expect to have visitors. Nope. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was not good. That was not good. Jesus. Okay. Okay. They have good aim. They have good aim. Straight to my head, okay. Ouch, I did not expect that. I did not expect that. I thought those guys were like jokes, man, but guess they meant business. Oh my god. At least now we can actually make bandages, so we are not completely dead just yet. 2 little plasters will be fine.
On day 21, I kept decorating the igloo just a little bit by adding these things to like the side. I don't know what to really call them, like little pillar things, I guess, but yeah, they helped the look of it pretty good, I'd say. Made the igloo pop out a lot more. But anyways, I really needed to get back on track onto my goal of making a greenhouse, so I decided to go over to the river to see if I could find any more sand. Of course, this was gonna be pretty dangerous since, well, the whole river's under ice, so I'm gonna have to venture through that super cold water and hopefully not die while collecting all the sand.
Let's try to hurry up here. Oh, no. Let's get a little bit more. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh god. Do I have my lava? Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Next to the lava. Oh. Okay. We're good. Oh my god. That was absolutely terrifying, okay.
I decided to do a pretty smart thing and just set up a campfire right outside the spot where I was going inside of. Well, I mean, I should have probably done that from the beginning. I mean, I've almost died like 3 times going into this river. Anyways, after collecting a lot more sand, which was definitely not enough to build this entire greenhouse, I decided to head back to my base. On day 24, I was really running out of food at this point, so it was time to go hunt for some more goats. I was starting to see a lot less goats than usual. I feel like at this point, the winter weather was setting in, and most of them were, well, I don't even know, to be honest. I just wasn't seeing as much goats as I used to. So just in case, I went hunting today, just in case, well, I wouldn't see any goats again, so.
There's another goat. I think this slows us down pretty bad every time we collect one of these corpses. There we go, another goat. Another one. Oh, there's another outpost over there. It's nice. Go, another goat.
And after a while of hunting goats, it was time to, well, yeah, do my thing with them. The harvesting part, which I can't show, I think. Probably. And this was all definitely worth it, because by day 26, when I finished harvesting, look how much food I had. Oh my god. Pretty much everything in that chest I can eat and cook. But anyways, enough sidetracking. I started work on the greenhouse finally after like 10 days of wanting to do it. I was still gonna need a lot more glass and some other materials since, well, glass is pretty hard to get in this.
I think I'm gonna do it just like this, shape-wise. So it's gonna be the logs here, and then that's gonna be the curve. There we go. That's how big it's gonna be. Damn. That's extremely big. I hope you have enough resources for this. Right. These logs are going to be stacked up too high like that. Honestly, I might keep the snow there, to be honest. Now I'm just going to place some planks all throughout like that. And we're going to need a lot of dark oak stairs. And I'm just going to start putting them around like this. Let me just start collecting all this glass, too. Oh, we do not have a lot. That's not good. But anyways, the glass is going to go all throughout like that. And then these dark oak stairs like that.
I'm pretty sure to build this, I was kind of getting inspiration from like pictures online. So I hope I didn't completely copy this one-to-one from someone else's build, because that would suck. I'm not completely sure, I'm gonna be honest, because I have not... Well, I filmed this like a while ago, so please do not like destroy everything I own in the comments. So thank you.
Right, I think this is pretty much going to be the shape of it like this. Look at that. You can see the curve on it. There you go. Very good, I think. Also, we are freezing, but surprisingly not getting hypothermia, which I guess is fine? I don't know, I'm just going to keep building. Oh, no, there's the hypothermia. Oh, it's gone. Oh, nope, it's back. Holy. Even with all this snow clothes, still absolutely getting frozen alive, man. We do have this soup in here, which gives us hot food, which honestly might be good to eat in a little bit once we get hungry, and then that should let us stay out here for a good while longer. Alright, this is what it's gonna look like here. Honestly, I think instead of just running inside and outside like an idiot, I should just make another campfire. But, you know, put it outside. What a genius thing to do. Wow, look at that. What invention. Right, let's start placing this glass all over here. Oh my god, it's so insanely cold. Not even this winter clothing helps at all. Right, we need a little bit more of these dark oak stairs. Alright, that should be enough. There we go. That is all of these stairs put down. So now it's time to work on the roof of all this, which is concerning because we need a lot of glass for this, and that's the thing we least have. I'm just gonna get some cobblestone real quick as kind of like a scaffolding block, because it's hard to build without a scaffolding block. Alright, so let's start placing all this glass here. Definitely not gonna have enough is the thing, because we need to place it all around here. And I misplaced one of them because I want to put some wood there. Oh my god, I misplaced another one. And now I'm dying of hypothermia. This is not going well for us. Well, let's eat the soup real quick. See if that helps us. Oh yeah, that definitely helps a lot. Yep, definitely helps a lot actually. Now, let's start working on another part of this base. Nope, don't throw that. And now this little wood part's gonna go up to the middle of it, and I'm gonna have a piece of that like all around. Oh my god, it's hard to build when I'm absolutely freezing to death every 2 seconds.
The cold was starting to get pretty bad, to be honest. I mean, just staying on the other side of the plane where the campfire wasn't, I was freezing pretty badly, so I decided to put a campfire there real quick. Today I mostly decided to just get more sand, since I really needed it for the greenhouse. And also, since it was getting really, really hot, I mean cold, I did something crazy and I started dual-wielding lava buckets. I mean, it actually helped a lot. Like, I could stay out in the cold for a lot longer with these 2 lava buckets. Yeah, I just hope I don't accidentally misplace it like I did that one time. On day 28, I had a little bit of a coal shortage going on. I mean, I didn't even have enough coal to smelt the sand, so this was pretty bad. I decided the best way to get coal was to probably start mining out the tree farm a little bit more, since that was more above ground, more where coal tends to spawn. Since deep down in the caves, well, which one of you have actually seen like deep slate coal? Like, no, I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. And thankfully I was able to find just a little bit of coal, which should be able to last me just a couple days if I, well, ration it enough. I should really just go on a mining trip and get a lot. But I wouldn't, because I was stupid. By day 30, I was pretty sure I had enough glass to finish up the greenhouse. So I continued to work on it.
We have enough glass to finish all this. Just gotta keep kind of stacking it onto one another. Kind of scared of placing this lava by accident, though. Oh, but I can't build for more than 5 seconds without getting hypothermia. That's nice. It's not even snowing or anything outside. It's literally like morning, so Jesus, going out at night must be horrific. I might try to see if I can make a soup or something, just to stay a little warmer in this weather. Right, let's just kind of start finishing this all up here quickly before we start absolutely freezing to death. Do not misplace this glass because we do not have a lot of it. Quickly. Oh. Yep, there we go. We got it. Only 4 pieces of glass left, but there's a lot more in the furnace here. Oh, are you serious? 7 more pieces? There's no way we finished this with that little, dude. Okay, I mean, we can try. Just place these final pieces of wood. We need a little bit more planks. And then just connect this all like that. And the final pieces of glass, which aren't the final ones because we don't have enough. Here, we can place that there. And I do want to make some extra trapdoors, just so we can place them here. And I think that should make it look just a little nicer. Let me see, what if we place some of these slabs around it like that? I think I like that better. Just like that. I don't like how the snow can cover the glass, man. I'm debating whether or not I should start working on the inside of this. Oh man, we're gonna need a lot of dirt, huh? Yeah, I forgot about that. I think there might be a dirt pocket we have access to down here. Is there any dirt down here in these caves? I think the dirt I got was actually from... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dirt I got was actually from the river there. Which, I don't want to go back down there. But there should be dirt here in like this cave. I'm pretty sure at least. I don't think there's gonna be any dirt down there, to be honest. Oh god. I don't want to go back to that river, man. Last time I went there, I got turned into a damn icicle, dude.
Yep, I was gonna have to go back to that river and find dirt this time, not sand. Well, actually, I was gonna need sand too, since, well, I didn't have enough for the greenhouse, so, yeah, pretty much these last few days I've just been dunking myself in the river over and over again, like some sort of, I don't know what you dunk in water? Like, clothes? I don't know. Anyways, after collecting some dirt and not collecting any sand because I was an idiot, I guess. Well, not really. It's just because it was extremely cold outside, so being down there was extremely risky for just a couple minutes. It was finally time to start working on some of the interior of the greenhouse.
Alright, so now, let's start setting up the farm. Now I just want to dig out exactly how the glass pattern goes, because otherwise they are not going to grow. Right, that should be good. However, I also need to get some water. No, I missed a spot here. There we go. And yeah, definitely need more dirt too if we want to completely fill up this greenhouse. But real quick, I just got to get some water. Right, let's just get some water real quick. There we go. Let's just set the water bucket in here. There we go. And just hoe all this up. And hopefully not place the lava on accident. There we go. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna get the water from inside this igloo here, and I'm gonna try to make an infinite water source. Let me just get that water, and just do this real quick. There we go. And I just want to do that real quick just so I can add a little water to every little section of this farm here. And just cover that back up. And honestly, I think I'm gonna make this little section of water here an infinite water source. Place some water there. Place water there. Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. If you can tell, that's not good. Oh my god, dude. This is gonna take forever. Any day now. Any day now. There we go. Right, now we're gonna have to redo all this. Let me just quickly borrow some of this water. Right, there we go. Infinite water source. And so this doesn't intrude that much. I'm going to put a bunch of trapdoors around this. Just like that. One more, just one more. There we go. So now we have a nice little infinite water source just right there in case we ever need it. And it's snowing again, great. That just means I'm going to be absolutely destroyed by the cold. But real quick, we also need to get some more lava, because I kind of misplaced the other one I had.
I was finally able to plant some crops in the igloo. No matter how cold it was going to get, since this was a greenhouse, I was going to be able to plant pretty much anything and it would grow. I finally had a sustainable source of food. I also closed off the other exits to the greenhouse because, I mean, why would I ever use those? Plus mobs could get in pretty easily if I didn't, so. On day 32, I finally patched up that hole in the greenhouse that I just left there for some reason. Well, I didn't have enough glass to patch it up, so that's why I had it there. I also added 2 more sections to the greenhouse so I could actually plant some onions and some other crops. This was actually starting to go pretty well for me. Had a nice cozy house, you know, greenhouse, butcher shop. But still, at some point, we're going to have to think of how we're going to escape. I mean, we can't really stay here in Antarctica forever. By day 33, I was pretty much completely done with the greenhouse. I decided that for the 3rd and 4th plots to plant potatoes and pumpkins. Pumpkins for some reason. I mean, that was the only other crop I had, and well, I don't know what I would use pumpkins for. I don't think you can even eat them. Well, you can make pumpkin pie, but I didn't have any sugar for that, so yeah. I completely finished up the greenhouse, added a floor, and it actually ended up looking pretty nice and vibrant. I really like the look of this. Definitely one of my best builds yet. On day 36, I was starting to run out of wood pretty quickly. I mean, I just finished the greenhouse, which consumed a lot of my wood. And the tree farm didn't really help a lot, to be honest. Trees could barely grow there, and pretty much when they did, it only gave me like 5 logs at most. So it was time to raid another outpost, and luckily I saw one on the way to get some goats the other day, so that's the one I was aiming for.
Oh, I did not know that. With these snow boots, I can walk straight over this powdered snow. That is so useful, oh my god. There's also lots of goats here, which definitely not the best time to collect them right now, but might do later on when I have to come back here.
And literally on the way to the outpost, it started snowing pretty much instantly.
Oh god, wait. Is it snowing? Hold on. Uh-oh. Nope, it's snowing. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. Oh god, we gotta go back. I don't even see the base from here. Where even is the base? Where the hell are we? Oh my god, of course it had to start snowing right now. No, we have to keep moving or else I'll freeze to death. I think the base is somewhere over there. I don't know, it's hard to see with all this fog. Alright, yeah, we're back. Thankfully it didn't get that cold right now, but still. I do not want to be out there while it's snowing. Oh, look at this. So the crops have been growing pretty nicely here, actually. We got a good couple of pumpkins here. And look at that, these onions growing pretty nicely, too.
Yeah, the snow pretty much completely delayed my trip to the outpost, which sucked pretty badly, since today I really needed wood, so I was pretty much forced to be useless and do nothing. So in order to not waste time, I decided I was going to try to make an electrical engine, which just really needed some iron and redstone. And with an electrical engine, I could actually make furniture and appliances like fridges, stoves, and all that stuff. But unfortunately, I was pretty low on ores, so I had to go mining real quick.
Oh, whoa, hold on, shield. Uh-oh, I hate being in caves because of this. Swear, oh, that is a lot. That is a lot. I'll just wait for them to shoot each other. Hopefully. There we go. Yeah, just fight each other, please. Oh, that is a creeper. Just blow up, please. There we go. Problem sorted. Right, there we go. That's everything sorted. Now let me just make some torches real quick. Just place them all around so nothing else spawns, hopefully. Let's hope we find some diamonds or iron or anything, or zinc mostly. That's what I'm looking for. Right, seems like there's a lot of iron in this cave right here. I'll gladly take all this. Right, yeah, this cave has a lot of iron. Exactly what I needed, kind of. Alright, pretty successful mining trip, I would say. We got 39 iron, which isn't what I was really looking for, but I guess will do.
It was day 37 and the snow had finally cleared up, meaning that I could finally loot everything in that villager outpost.
Okay, we have made it here. Except that we are already being rushed, and I don't have an iron golem to help me this time around. So I'm gonna have to be very careful. Thankfully, since it's so like blank out here, it's very easy to spot the pillagers. Come here, buddy. Oh god, I missed. There we go. Oh, whoa, what are these things? I don't play new Minecraft, so I have absolutely zero idea what they are. Hold on. I don't know if they can help me or what, but I've never seen them before. What I do know is that I'm going to strip this entire fortress of everything it has. What's in here? Ooh, goat horn. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Some carrots too, why not? Onions, I guess. Apart from that, nothing very good, I would say. Oh man, we are... Hold on. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Just don't go that far down. I mean far up. Whoops. Right, let's start collecting all this wood here. Oh my god, that guy scared me so bad for some reason. What the heck? It might be because I'm playing like at 2 a.m., but oh my god, that was such a jump scare. Hope there's no more of those guys out here. Alright, let's start chipping away at these walls here. Now I just gotta collect the other side here. Unfortunately, this outpost doesn't seem to have like the pile of logs the other one had, which kind of sucks because that one gave us a lot of wood from that. But still, this has given us a good amount with these side walls.
On day 38, I was getting pretty sick of living in this, well, trashed airplane. So I decided with the brand new wood I collected from that outpost yesterday, I would actually build a home. Nothing crazy big though, since I was pretty low on wood already, and building something huge would take up a lot of time. So I just really wanted to make a small little cabin, just to put some furniture in, maybe even like a kitchen and stuff. Just someplace cozy to stay and not some trashed airplane.
Honestly, that big is fine. I don't really want anything too big since we don't have enough wood. And honestly, in this weather, something big is probably not good, to be honest. Too many campfires. Oh yeah, let's try out this horn that we got earlier. I couldn't even hear that. Alright, let's start with this here. These are going to be the windows. I was going to use oak doors, but honestly, that's going to look horrible. It needs to be like all dark themed, or it's not going to look good. Door can go there. And oh my god, I don't have enough glass to make a single pane. Right now, the roof of this is all going to be slabs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, there we go. Right, that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. Except that I might put some stairs like... Oh my god, it started snowing. The hypothermia. Oh, so I can't work on my house anymore, I guess. It's fine, I guess I can make another campfire close. Throwing away these pumpkin seeds, man, I don't care. Here, I'll place another campfire, like... right here. Staircase right there too. Alright, doesn't look too bad. Alright, now want to place a log right there. Alright, now start doing these walls here. And I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have all these stripped. Oh god, that could have been bad. Alright, there we go. Nope, there's the frostbite. Man, building out in the snow is absolute hell. Now I want to make some oak planks and set these as the flooring. So let's get this floor cleared out really quick and start laying out the floor like that. Quickly place this. There we go. Alright, doesn't look horrible. That is all I'm gonna say. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, these shaders are beautiful, dude. Looks like heaven is straight up just communicating to me or something. Anyways, it's time to make a little bit more slabs because I need to finish the roof here. Just gonna add on to this. Nope, not like that. There we go. Extend it out like that. Yeah, thank you for freezing me to death. Thank you. I love this.
By day 38, the house was coming along pretty well, actually. I finished up the roof and headed to the shore just to get some glass, so I could finally make some glass panes and, well, finish the windows. And yeah, this was actually shaping up to be a pretty cozy house. I liked it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too flashy, just a nice little home, which was pretty much perfect for these conditions.
First, I gotta put a campfire in there, or else I'll be freezing to death 24/7. So let's do that right quick. Oh, not that. Alright, there we go. Campfire set. And I think I'm going to add some bricks. I think granite bricks. I'm gonna add some of these bricks to it. What's this stuff called? Granite? Diorite. Diorite. Alright, perfect. There is bricks. Because with this, I kind of want to try to see if I can make a chimney. Oh, okay. I couldn't have placed something more wrong. Just want to put some stairs. Bricks like this, and then cut open this right here. Alright, there we go. Little chimney right there. It doesn't look that good, to be honest, but it's whatever. Would probably look nicer if it wasn't so white, to be honest. But hey, let's now move our bed. I guess I'll put my bed right here in the middle. Let's get a crafting table up in here, get a chest, and yeah, this is a cozy little nice home. I'd say I'm happy with it, but might change this diorite stuff to andesite. That looks a lot better.
And my home was finally completed. Well, not really. I really wanted to add furniture to it, but for that I would need to make an electrical generator, and I would need more ores and all that stuff. With an electrical generator, I could make myself an entire functioning kitchen with stoves and all that stuff and make special meals. So it was something I really wanted to do, so for that I started heading down to the mine. But by day 41, it turns out I actually did have the materials to make the electrical generator, and I just needed to fuel it with a little bit of coal. But what I didn't have the materials for was actually the workshop I needed to make the furniture. So yeah, I was gonna need to go mine either way. And yeah, this mining trip definitely did not go as planned.
Man, these caves, I hate these caves, man. They're so insanely dark. I don't even know where the entrance is to this one. Oh, right here. I doubt I placed like any torches in here too, so. And I'm pretty sure I've explored most of this cave too. Unless there's like a place I missed like this. Oh, yeah, because I've not gotten this iron here. Alright, yeah, there's definitely a bunch of this cave that I missed. Oh man, there's a lot that I missed. Wow. Lots of iron here. Right, let's hope we find some redstone here, because that is what I'm really looking for in order so I can make some furniture for my home. And I hope I don't spot anything bad in this cave. Oh, zombie. Redstone, redstone. I'm looking for redstone. Nope, I've been to this side of the cave before. Jesus, man, I have no idea where to look. Maybe up here? I don't think I've been to this side of the cave, no. Another dead end. What about here? Yeah, I don't think this cave goes on for much longer, to be honest. I think I've pretty much explored everything there is to this cave. Oh man, that is a lot. Oh, hold on. Wait till the skeleton shoots. Thank you, skeleton, thank you. Oh my god. That got out of hand kind of quickly. What is that up there? More of that useless ore. Right, I don't think I've been to this side of the cave. Yeah, this is all new. I hope I find some redstone here. Right, yeah, this goes on very much deeper than this. Hold on. Why can't I hit this guy, dude? Oh, because he's very deep. Okay. What in the world is that? Is it coming up for me? What the hell? What if I just like... Yeah, I hope nothing knocks me onto that. Oh my god, it's like a huge centipede. Please burn that thing alive. There we go. Okay, that was pretty smart, but also pretty dangerous. Okay, I hope I don't see one of those while I'm down there, because I would rather... Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. I'd rather jump off a cliff. Yeah, there we go. That's a fine way of saying that. Let's see what there is down here before that lava clears up. Let's take a quick look. No redstone, it looks like. Yep, definitely no redstone, so just more of that useless ore that we can't even like mine. Man, when are we gonna find some redstone, man? Nope, more iron here. Still no redstone, but at least finding a bunch of iron. Oh, redstone right there. Besides some iron too. We'll be taking all of this. Give me that. No way, it's just one piece. Are you serious? Well, that is extremely disappointing, man. It's the only word I got for it. Oh my god, more redstone. Thank god. Let me just make sure no mobs are nearby. Alright, let's collect this. And most likely just get out of here, because I do not want to be in this cave.
Man, coming back from this mining trip, I was pretty filthy rich, I gotta say. Like 60 pieces of iron? Are you serious, man? I'm like a billionaire here in Antarctica. Man, I'm richer here than I was back there in somewhere land. I don't know. Didn't really come up with a backstory for this video. But yeah, I do own a private jet in the video. Somehow. Hey, comment what you think I do for business. Because all I'm going to say is I do not have a private jet in real life. Definitely not. I don't even have a car. So, yeah. Anyways, I finally had all the resources to make this workshop, so it was time to make me some furniture. I was gonna spruce up my house a good amount. Make it real cozy.
So we can make some chairs, kitchen drawers, cabinets, all that stuff. Light toaster, light range hood, that's actually pretty cool. You can even make a light switch, interesting. We can make some electronics too, like microwaves. We can make a toaster right now, interesting. Should we make a toaster? Why not? We have so much iron, it's insane. I guess we should put the toaster inside our little house there, except that we need to make some tables first. Let's see if we can make some. There's some tables, but I don't really like the look of them. Actually, these look nice, these oak drawers. I like how those look. I might make some of those. Let's check if we have any oak wood left, because I'm pretty sure I put like all of it to just turn to charcoal. It has all been turned to charcoal. The good thing is that we have a bunch of bones and we have saplings, so it's not a real problem. Let's just get these bones here and also throw away the snow. Turn most of it into bone meal and get this lava out of my hands just in case. And there we go. Just need a little bit of oak wood. That should be enough. Alright, now with this oak wood, we can make some drawers. I'll make 3 for now. And I guess I'll put them like right here. One here beside my bed too. Because right here I want to put a little stove. Right, there we go. There's the toaster. We just need to connect this thing to power real quick. Hold on. I need to have all these doors open. This electricity generator. Bring it over and connect that. There we go. So now we have a toaster. No idea what it can do. Probably toast. Wow, I'm a genius. Let's get some bread. Let's try this out. Does this toaster really work? Let me get my lava out of my hands and I don't think the toaster works. Please, I need this. Did I get scammed? Oh, I need to make toast with a cutting board. Okay. Let me make a cutting board real quick, I guess. Your oak cutting board. Let's place it right there, and we just need to cut up some bread. I think I need to make a knife too. And there we go. Got some toast. Let me just put away all this other stuff I don't really need because my inventory is very crowded. Oh man, why am I freezing? I'm in my own house. Right now, we got these bread slices. There we go. Might need to give it a little tap. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now let's just wait for this to toast. There we go. Little toast action up in here. Yummy. Wow, that gave us like 0 hunger. I guess let's make more. Wonder if we can make a sandwich or something. We can only make a cheese sandwich, but that needs milk. And yeah, there's no way we can get milk right now. So I'm gonna get rid of this crafting table, man. This is an eyesore. And put it here in the ground. There
it was day 44 and this toaster was giving me some sort of lavish ideas. I really wanted to see if I could make full-on meals, like not just straight up bread or steak, but full-on meals like spaghetti or something like that. So in order to actually do this, I needed to make a stove, which was gonna need a lot of bricks. And well, bricks are made from clay, so I'm gonna have to go back to that river. My favorite place that's almost killed me like 30 times.
I don't know if I've seen clay. Oh, there's clay right there. This keeps happening to me. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this yet. That is not clay. What the hell? Salt? Yeah, I do not want salt, dude. Guess we're gonna have to look a little deeper then, because that is not clay. What about this stuff? Is this just more salt? Is that salt again? Are you serious? I can't be. There has to be more, dude. Oh god, I'm about to drown. Oh god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe we should dig up a different spot here. 'Cause I don't see any clay, and any clay I do see, it's salt. So, what about this stuff? Don't tell me this is salt. I am 1000% sure that's salt. Yep, more salt. Where is some good old clay?
It seemed like everything down there was actually just salt. Like, I was starting to get actually mad from just everything being salt. Everything I would check, just salt. Pure salt. Literally. It would look straight like clay. Same color, same everything, but it would just be salt. Salt. Just salt. It's just all salt. Everything's salt.
Nope, more salt. And I'm drowning, and I'm freezing. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay, yeah, under the water is still extremely dangerous. Right, let's take a little break here and then keep searching. Alright, let's go back. There should be like clay like on the side of the river here. But I seriously just don't see any. What is this stuff? Is this just like diorite or whatever it's called? That's another type of salt? You can't be serious! Jesus, I'm gonna have to go back already. Can I just break this? No, no I can't. Oh God. Oh God. Maybe that's the stuff I need. Clay, I can't even think straight. There's just so much salt.
I had literally found 2 different types of salt from 2 different mod packs before I found a single piece of clay. Like, Jesus Christ, man, like, well, I guess you could say I was feeling salty. Ha 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 ha. Man, I need to just quit.
I just want clay. How hard is it to find some clay down here, man? This is salt. Oh, wait, hold on. That looks a little bluish. I don't have a door. Uh-oh. This is not good. I have to check out if that's clay or not, man. This has to be it. Look, 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 look. That's clay, that's clay, that's clay. Okay, no, I'm actually freezing. Well, hold on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please, 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 please. Oh, that was pretty close. God damn. We found where it is now. We can go straight to it and out. Better yet, instead of being like dumb and just having to run all the way over here, why don't we make a new hole in the ice here? Where I actually need to be. Let me see. Yeah, that's where the clay is. Oh God, it's freezing fast. That's not good. I hope that doesn't happen while we're down here. Just get it. Just get all this clay here. Okay. There we go, there we go. Get out of here quick, please! Run. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. Eat, eat, eat. Hold the lava buckets. Please? Please? Okay. I feel like if it snowed while we were this cold, we would die. Like, the campfire would not be enough. Alright, we got 56 clay balls, which, not completely sure if that's gonna be enough. I think it should be. I think you only need like 4 bricks to make a brick a block.
After that huge struggle, the clay was finally mine. I could finally make this stove I so dearly wanted to. And I could cook something. I don't know yet. I really did not know. I just knew I wanted to make some food, something good. The funny thing is that I can't even cook in real life. Like, I'm just a bum. I can't really cook. Always wanted to learn, but for some reason I never got to. The only thing I can cook is eggs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey, like the video if you eat food. Thank you.
Alright, what can we make on here? Oh, my sword cannot be cooked. I think I knew that. Alright, I think with this, I want to make some fish stew. Or spaghetti. But the thing is that, I need a crop that I don't really have. And that is tomatoes, which, we do not have in here. But, you know who I know does have tomatoes, I'm pretty sure? The pillager outposts. Except that the only 2 that I know of, I've already kind of raided, so... But I have a plan. I think I'm going to head out for a couple days and look for some. So I'm pretty sure if I go too far out, I'm not gonna really have time to come back home if it starts snowing, and I'll probably freeze to death. So I'm gonna make a backpack, and I'm going to prepare for a long trip, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. So real quick, I think I'm going, oh god, that didn't happen. I think I'm going to shut this off and take all the coal from here. Just for right now, since I'm not even gonna be home. So I'm also gonna take a bunch of food. Real quick, let's make a backpack. That's what I wanted to do. We just need a chest, a sleeping bag, a string, and a bunch of leather. There we go. There's the backpack. Now we can just place this, or I guess place it right there. And just put all this stuff that we don't really need right now into there. Like all these ores, all this stuff. Let me see if I can equip this real quick. There we go, equip. Okay, there we go. We have a nice little backpack here. Look at us, man. Backpack, snow clothes. We are ready. Except that we're not, because I want to grill up some food real quick, too. Maybe some of this sirloin here. Now let's cook it up with a brand new stove here. Should work. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta wait a little bit for it all to cook. Let's also make some toast. Why not? Gonna be a long trip probably, so get my knife out, chop that up. Bread slices. Alright, there we go. That's finished cooking. Now let's just draw this down. I think. Oh, I kind of shut off my power generator. It's fine. We can eat raw bread slices. Alright, that probably won't be enough food, to be honest. I'm gonna cook this too. And I'll quickly turn this back on for a second. Put one piece of coal in it just so I can get my little toast toasted. Right, there we go, 2 toast. Put a little bit more in there. I also want to make some more campfires too, because just in case it starts getting cold, we should have campfires ready to place, like pretty much instantly. I think I'll get 3 of them made. Alright, look at all this. We are prepared. Got some toast, cooked lamb sirloin, cooked leg, cooked lamb loin. We are ready, we are ready. Just gotta get my toast toasted, and tomorrow we will be heading out. Oh yeah, and let me just make a compass real quick so I actually know where I'm going. It's probably very, very important. Compass, there we go. Right now that should point to my bed, right? The compass points to my bed, or does it point north? I completely forgot.
Well, compasses actually point towards the world's spawn, not north or to my bed, so not sure where I got that from. But anyways, it was day 46. That meant it was time to go exploring and to find some pillager outposts, because I needed that wood. Well, more specifically, I needed tomatoes. I really wanted tomatoes. Most of the really good food you can make in this mod pack, you need tomatoes for some reason. I wasn't even completely sure if they did have tomatoes in pillager outposts, so this could be a long trip before I realized that. Anyways, I started to head out when the worst thing that could possibly happen happened.
Oh great, it started snowing. That means that I'm probably not going to be able to be out here for like anything. Yep, this isn't good. We're already pretty far away. Honestly, I might have to dig out a little cave to stay in. Yep. Yep. Oh, God. This isn't good. This is not good. We have our campfires here. Holy. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah. Instantly starts snowing. Wow, okay. We're a little far away. That's very frustrating. Oh, coal. What? This was a blessing in disguise, I guess. This is really good. I am very low on coal, so...
Yeah, this snow pretty much ruined the entire trip. I mean, I couldn't go out at all. I was stuck in this cave, and with no way to stop the snow, or no way to really go out in the snow without freezing to death, I was pretty much forced to wait it out, and I kind of went insane.
Well, should we just, like, stay here and be useless for the next day? Because that snow is not going to be stopping anytime soon. I have no idea what we can do, man. Guess let's eat some of our toast, I guess. I don't even know. Eat a little bit of this cooked leg lamb. Man, that is annoying. I was ready to go on a huge adventure and then it starts snowing. Instantly. I guess I'll just... Like, there's nothing I can really do. That's the thing. Guess I just gotta wait here for the entire day. The good thing is that I can actually use the sleeping bag from my backpack. If I just unequip it like that, place it here, use sleeping bag, there we go. So, we can pretty much go to sleep whenever we want, except that I'm pretty sure it's daytime, so, yeah. There's like, we're just stuck here for the next day, I guess. Oh, I guess nothing better than to just doom scroll Instagram Reels while we wait. Oh, I don't have a phone here. Oh my god. Is it still daytime? Yup. Oh my god, I feel like it's been 30 minutes. You cannot be serious, dude. I'm going crazy.
By day 47, the snow had finally cleared, meaning that I could finally continue the expedition. Wow, what an expedition this has been. I'm only like, I think, maybe 100 blocks away from my house. I can probably still see it from here. I don't think I looked back, though. So yeah, most of this day was just me just walking. Literally. Just walking, and everything looks the same because it's Antarctica and there's no variety, just pure white on white. I was walking for a good while, like a lot of time, like most of the day, and I did not find a single outpost. And I was starting to get worried that there was no outpost out here. I mean, what if I just got lucky and found the only two in Antarctica? I mean, well, that's probably not true. Until finally, I found this.
Oh, there we go. Outpost over there. Hold on, I'm getting slightly worried. I don't see any lakes or anything nearby. There we go. There's a lake. Okay, I was starting to get worried because I'm kind of running out of water and my canteen was completely empty. Wow, it is cold out here. Hold on. I'm not that broke anymore. Okay, outpost right there. But first, I'm going to get some water from this river over here because I am very, very thirsty. Ooh, also an igloo. Alright, here's the river here. Now, let me just take that off my hand and start filling this back up. Quickly put that back, because we'll freeze to death. Oh, we are freezing. Right, quickly, let's make a furnace so we can purify our canteen. Only need like one plank. That should be good. Alright, there we go, purified canteen. And let's just remove all this. Let's head to that outpost over there. Let me have a quick drink though first. Oh, first, I want to check out this igloo. Maybe it has another basement. Maybe it has more golden apples. Oh, no basement. Okay, so it's useless. Alright then, outpost it is. Hope there isn't too many pillagers here because it's very cold right now. Oh god, there's a couple. Okay. Nope, that is hypothermia. Oh my god, my weapon just broke. No, no, no. Nope, 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 nope. I'm running. Oh god, are they chasing me? Oh god. I got hypothermia. Plus I'm being chased. Oh god. Nope, I'm going towards that igloo. Screw this, dude. I think they stopped chasing me. I think they stopped. Oh my god, that was scary, dude. My weapon, I didn't even see that my weapon had low durability.
Taking down this fortress was going to be a lot harder than the other ones. I mean, I didn't even know it, but this fortress was at a way higher elevation than the others. Meaning that I was going to get gold way quicker up here. This was going to be very tough. I was going to have to fight both the cold and these pillagers. And finally, on day 48, it was time. It was time to take on this outpost and steal everything they had. Now, I was really hoping that they had tomatoes. Hopefully. It was the thing I was looking for. It was the reason I was out on this expedition, I mean. So if they didn't have tomatoes, well, let's just say it's going to be a very, very long journey. Because searching for this one outpost already took me a long time. I mean, how long has it been? Like 3 days just looking for this?
Doing anything is very risky. Ouch. Right, there's another guy here. Okay, pretty much the second I let go of my lava buckets, I start dying. So I have to kind of multitask pretty well. Right. Got him, got him, got him. Just sip a little bit, sip a little bit. Oh god. Sip a little bit quick. Oh my god, he shot me through the window, this dude. Okay, let's just check, let's just check. Ignore the freezing. Oh my god, no tomatoes in here, dude. Some onions. I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to try to collect the wood here. Doesn't seem like there's that many of them. Oh god. That was a headshot. Got a good bunch of them. I think I'll try to at least get some wood. Just at least some of this wood that's right here. Because I don't want any of this to go to waste. Nope. One of them is aiming at me. Oh my god, oh my god. This is very difficult. This is very difficult. I don't know if there's any more of them. I'm just going to take more of this wood here quickly before I start getting hypothermia. Okay. Nope. Yep, there's definitely more of them. No, we're kind of surrounded, dude. They're literally everywhere. Oh my god. Right, I think I'm done collecting the dark oak. I'm just out of here, dude. I don't even know where I came from, I think. Where's that igloo? I'm pretty lost. I think it was this way the igloo was. Oh, that guy's freezing to death. Yeah, there's the igloo.
Yep, I didn't find tomatoes at this outpost, meaning I was gonna have to search for another one. And maybe even if I find another one, there's a good chance that one doesn't have tomatoes, so I would have to search another one, then another one. Then maybe outposts just don't even have tomatoes in them. Maybe I'm just out here for nothing. It's fine, I'm collecting wood either way, so not a waste of time entirely, I would say. So I had to pack all my things up, remove the campfire, and just get ready for another expedition. But something didn't feel right. I don't know, it's like I'm no longer carrying a weight on my back or something like that. I don't know, just something felt really wrong. I don't know. Can you guess what it is? I don't think you can. But I found out what that weight missing was.
Well, I guess it's time for us to head out and find another outpost. This is probably going to take a long time. I'll just kind of like travel on this little ice lake here. It's gonna be a little faster than walking, I'd say. Whoa, look at this place. What in the world? Look at that. Oh my god. Should we stop here and check out if there's anything? Oh, there's lots of coal here. I'll be taking that.
Even after all this time just running and exploring, I still couldn't figure out what was missing. Something big was missing. Something I got recently. That's a big hint right there. Something I got recently. Do you know what it is yet? Because I didn't. I somehow didn't yet. Something big was missing. Anyways, it was getting really dark outside, so I decided to settle down in this igloo I found here. Just to get ready for tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep exploring. We're gonna keep looking for pillager outposts. It was day 50. Wow! I've been in Antarctica for 50 days, and this marks the halfway mark of the 100 days. So I better be escaping soon, or else, I don't know why I'm here for 100 days exactly, to be honest. All I know is that I have to escape before day 101, or day 100. Anyways, it was time for more exploring and more walking, and finally today I found it. I found the thing I wanted.
No, I don't think there is an iron golem. I think it's only those blue things which are like useless. Yeah, no iron golem. Well, let's quickly take care of these guys. And going through all this just so I can make a nice meal for myself, man. This fish stew better be worth it, that's all I'm gonna say. But I guess it's fine, we're getting wood and all that stuff too. So I guess in a way it's worth it either way. Right, this one has a lot of wood. Like, pure stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa! He's shooting from inside of the snow! Whoa! How is that guy even alive? Right. Moment of truth. Oh my god, yes. Yes, tomatoes. Oh, I've never been that happy to see some tomatoes, dude. Right, more dark oak logs. I guess, let's get to stripping this place of the logs. Right, quickly collect this wood here. And this is pretty much all I'm gonna take, to be honest. It's getting very cold. There's a couple hay bales there, which I honestly might take, because we don't have any wheat seeds. So this is like the only way of getting wheat too. Yeah, I'm taking these. Oh, I hear some pillagers. Yep. Nope, well that guy is no longer a problem. Oh man, it's snowing. I didn't even notice. That's definitely not good for us. There's also lots of wool here, which I'm contemplating on taking. Guess I probably should. Unless I start getting frostbite. Yeah. Yeah. Do we have a campfire? We do. Honestly, might just camp out in these guys' base. Oh god, wait. No. Okay, yep, this is getting serious now. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Campfire, please. I'll put it in here. There. Okay, we're good now. Right, we got some hay bales, got tomatoes, which is what I really wanted. And do they have anything else that I would like to take? I don't think so, to be honest. Yeah, there's no more hay bales, nothing like that. So I guess we'll stay here till tomorrow since the snow's not gonna let us go out.
Since it was snowy, well, I couldn't really go back at the moment, so I was forced to stay here for the night. And by day 51, all the snow had pretty much cleared up, so it was time to make the walk back home. And I don't think you guys want to see that, because, I mean, who would want to? I mean, I was bored out of my mind walking, so. But yeah, have you guessed what the special thing was that I was missing? Yeah, it was my backpack. I was missing my backpack. I completely left it in that cave on the first night of exploring. So yeah, I had to look for it, and thankfully, I found it. I was finally back home, and the walk back took me a whole 2 days. Yep, 2 more days of walking. You can bet that was extremely fun and entertaining for me to do. Now that I had these tomatoes, I could actually make some proper meals now. I was going to need a lot of kitchen equipment and some other stuff, but it was going to be worth it to have a proper meal for the first time in like forever. I was tired of eating just straight up meat and toast for the last 50 days. First thing I did, of course, when I got back was replace those disgusting pumpkins with my fresh tomatoes. Because, I mean, I wasn't going to eat that. Like, how could I even eat pumpkins out here? Like, there's no way to eat them. Literally 0 way except pumpkin pie, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I can make, like, pumpkin juice? Actually, that sounds disgusting. Never mind. No. No, I will not.
Alright, everything is nicely replanted. But I think for these tomatoes, I think I'm going to bone meal some real quick because I want to try to make the stew as quickly as possible. Let's see if we have any bones in here. We have some bone meal. I think any extra bones are in my backpack, yeah. We should be okay with just 17 bone meal for now. Let's make that grow. Oh, interesting. They like... kind of like how pumpkins, how you can like just pick them off like that. Interesting. I did not know that. Alright, let's plant the rest of these seeds there. And let's get some bones out of my backpack to keep planting. Alright, we got a good couple tomatoes. Now, I'm pretty sure that's all we need for this tomato sauce I want to make. All we need now is just a little cooking pot. Right now we have a skillet, I think it's called. But we need to make a cooking pot. Alright, yeah, we need a lot of stuff to make this cooking pot. Holy, okay. Shouldn't be too hard, though. Let's make another bucket, or I think we actually have another one. I thought we did in our backpack, but I guess not. Maybe somewhere in here? I swear we did. Guess we don't. Let's make a new one. We have so much iron that it's just very easy to, so... Oh my god, there's a creeper down there. What in the world? Okay, yeah, that should not be happening. Oh my god. What in the world? Let's just light this entire place up real quick, because, I should have anticipated this happening. Especially here, yeah. Man, I'm an idiot for not doing that earlier. Alright, cooking pot time. We have our bucket, we just need some water. And we also need a shovel. We just need some bricks right now. I don't know where I put the bricks at. Oh, they're all in here, okay. Now we just need a wooden shovel. And I think we have everything we need. Just, oh, the iron is still in my backpack. Whoops. Right, iron all throughout like that. Water bucket there, the shovel there, and then 2 bricks. There we go. Got the cooking pot. Now let's get rid of this real quick. Put the cooking pot down. Whoa, look at that. You can see it bubble and everything. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep the skillet in here, just in case I ever need it. And I think all we need to do is just put in 2 tomatoes, I think. Oh yeah, we also need a bowl. Let's make a bowl real quick. 4 bowls, let's put one... Oh, I guess we don't? Oh yeah, we do. There, we got 3 tomato sauce. So now I want to make this fish stew. So now this fish stew I need, it requires fish, of course. So let's go quickly get some fish from the river nearby. Might be a little cold out, but that's fine. I think we have a campfire there. Alright, yeah, let's quickly see if we can catch a fish real quick. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. Man, it is cold out tonight, so I hope this is quick. Come on, man. Please. There we go. Okay. That should be enough, but just in case, I'm gonna get like 2 more fish. There we go. Another fish. What the? Tripwire hook. I don't want this. I want some fish, man. That's insane. Tripwire hook. Out here. Alright, another fish. I think that's good for the night, to be honest. Alright, let's go in our home now. Unequip this lava bucket because I do not want to accidentally place this in my house. And now we do need some onions for this fish stew, which let's go real quickly get from the greenhouse. First, I'm going to turn on this generator here. And just quickly get myself some onion. 5 onions should be fine, yeah. Alright, and let's make this fish stew. I think all we need is the tomato sauce. 2 fish. Actually, first we gotta cut up the fish, I forgot. Pretty sure we have to cut it up. No, that's the wrong cutting board. Yeah, we need another cutting board because this is from a whole different mod. So, there we go, cutting board. Let's get rid of this one here. Place that new one. Place the fish down. Can I use my saber? No. What about this knife? There we go, that works. Alright, cut up the other fish. Boom. Right, now we have 4 raw fish slices. Put this in 2, and 2 onions, and that should be good. Hold on, let me just make a couple more bowls. 1, 2, okay. There we go. Fish stew. Look how much hunger that gives us. Oh my god. That is insanely good. Let me just put away all this stuff for now. Might make a mini fridge later on. Look at that, dude. Fish stew. Real quick, before we eat this, I want to make something. And that something is going to require some oak wood from down here. Let me just get some of this real quick. Alright, we got our oak wood. Now, turn that into oak planks. Let's go to the workshop real quick. Because I want to make some chairs. Yeah, oak chair and an oak table. That's all I wanted. Let's go back inside my house. I'm just going to place it literally right here. Look at that. Nice little desk here where I can eat. Look at us, man. Look at this place. Definitely my favorite mod pack I've made so far. Eating some nice hot fish stew in Antarctica. Man, we're living the life right now, but definitely can't live here for the rest of our lives. So we really need to come up with an escape plan. But I have no idea how. I mean, I have no idea how we could escape this place, to be honest. It's not like we can just walk on out of here. And even if we make a car or something, I mean, it's not like it can get us out of Antarctica.
It was time to think of an escape plan. I mean, I wasn't planning on staying in Antarctica forever. Even though I had a pretty nice home, pretty nice igloo, pretty nice farm. Man, I was living the life here, but yeah, it was time to go. So, it took me a while, but eventually I thought of an escape plan. And that was to build a plane. Now this was going to need a lot of work and a lot of materials. I was going to need a power source, and that was water wheels. That's going to be my power source, my to-go power source. I always make water wheels in all my videos. It's just a very good method of getting power. So that's what I was going to do. Building a plane is a very long process, but pretty much we're going to need mechanical crafters, which are made from brass. And brass, well, you make from mixing zinc and copper, I believe. And that is a very, very hard thing to get. You need a big power source, a mixer, a press, all this stuff. It's just really complicated. There's a lot to it. So this is definitely going to take me a long time.
But anyways, I've been thinking of how I'm going to escape, and I can't really do anything like building a radio tower, building a computer, anything like that like I did last time. Because if I do, there's no way I'm going to get signal from anywhere out here. The only option I see really fits is the way I came here in the first place. I mean, a plane. We don't have to build a big one or anything. A small one should be able to get us out of here pretty quickly. However, building a plane is probably not going to be easy at all. So I guess I should start getting to work on something. Now, of course, every time I make a little power grid system, I always use water wheels. Now, water wheels are going to be hard to make in this environment since the water freezes extremely easy. We're also going to need a little bit of a bigger workshop than just this. Because, I mean, this is a little spacious, but definitely not good enough for what I need. So I'm thinking I'm going to make another igloo right here. A little bit bigger maybe. And that's going to contain all the workshop stuff I need. And then I can probably make some water wheels like behind it or beside it or something. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do right now. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Hopefully not too long. But real quick, I think I want to make a little mini fridge just so I can store some of my food in. Let me just see how they're made. Hopefully they're not too expensive. Let's see. Fridge. I don't see. Oh, there we go. Light fridge. Oh, we need copper for that. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult to make. Let's go get some copper real quick and we can make a fridge. Oh, whoa. I'm pretty sure there's some copper like right down here that I didn't even collect. Man, where is this copper? Oh, there it is. Well, let's just collect some of this here. We don't need too much, I'm guessing. I'll just collect a little bit extra just in case we do need some extra. Alright, now we have some copper. Let's put this to smelt real quick. That is not the copper. Let me just get my coal out from my backpack. And just put a couple pieces of coal in there and that should be good enough. We only need 3 pieces of coal, I believe. Alright, and while that's smelting, it's time to start work on this other igloo. So real quick, let me make a shovel, unless I already have one here. No, I do not. Oh yeah, let's put this knife here in the kitchen. Can we just like place it here? Oh, no. Not the lava. Give me that. Can we place the knife there? Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep it there. Just in case I ever need it. Alright, and let's make a new shovel. Oh yeah, let's get the copper now that it's all smelted. And make ourselves a refrigerator. I think I have everything for it. Yeah. Light fridge. Give me that. Let's see how this thing works. Place it right there. Oh yeah, and we need to connect it to power with the wrench. I think we can just do this. There we go. Alright, how does this work? Oh, we can turn water straight into ice. Okay, that could maybe be useful, I guess. I don't know. For now, I'm going to put all the food that I don't really need into that fridge, just so it's a little organized. So all this tomato sauce, this onion, and that's good to know, just in case we ever need some ice, we can make it here in our fridge. Alright, let's start collecting a little bit of snow, just so we can start on this igloo. Actually, we're going to need a lot more inventory space, so let me just real quick put away everything I don't need. Man, it is hard to be organized out here. The gold here, redstone can go here, copper can also go here, and then this iron in my backpack, this stick here, the shield too.
It was day 58 and it was time to build this super massive big igloo that was going to put a lot of machines inside of, primarily the water wheels and stuff, since I couldn't really have them outside at this time around because the water would just straight up freeze if I didn't. This was probably going to be the biggest building I would do yet, and let's just say I kind of freeballed this one, so It ended up looking pretty interesting is all I have to say.
Right, there we go. We have one stack. Now let's keep collecting this stuff. Right, that should be enough for another stack, hopefully. Yep, there we go. 2 stacks of snow blocks. Now let's get just one more stack, just in case we need it, even though I doubt we will. Here, get all the snow here. Okay, that should be enough. There we go. 3 stacks of snow blocks. I'm just gonna throw away this extra snow. And that should be enough for another igloo. Hopefully. And I guess I'll pretty much make it kind of exactly the same as this one, I'd say. Maybe just a little bit bigger. Right, this is going to be the entrance here. It's going to look a little rough at first, but I'm just going to try to get the shape of it. Then this is where the curve's going to be. Wow, this is annoying, man. We keep getting frostbite instantly. Alright, I think that is good enough for the shape. Maybe it's a little, too sharp at the edges here. I think we should be able to fix that. Alright, yeah, this igloo is definitely a lot bigger than the other one, which is good because I want to put a lot of stuff in this one. And let's get the cobblestone out just so we can do a little bit of scaffolding with this. Alright, real quick, I'm going to place one of the campfires right here in the middle because, oh my god, this weather. Right, now let's start stacking up this snow here. Start getting that circular shape in, even though this is kind of looking like a triangle, to be honest. Just a little bit though. Alright, we need to keep stacking all this. Oh god, we might not have enough snow for all this. See, this can all go like this. This might have a weird shape, I don't know. It might look weird. It's nothing we can't fix later on though, so it should be fine, I hope. Alright, the shape is getting somewhere. I don't know why it turned into like a plus shape here. But it shouldn't look too terrible from the outside, I hope. More snow here. Alright, now to do the final piece of this roof here. There we go. Yeah, this is probably going to look rough, to be honest. It's either going to look pretty amazing or completely terrible. No in between. And these final snow blocks here. Alright, how does this look? Oh, honestly, the shape as an igloo, I don't hate that, to be honest. I don't hate it. For being an igloo, we can make this look a lot better with slabs and stuff like this one. For now, the inside looks a lot bigger than that first one we made, which is exactly what I wanted. Right now, we should decorate that one just as we did to that one there. We just get out some of these dark oak logs. Not completely sure how I want to decorate this one though. I should probably do the same as this, but I kind of want to try something new. I'm not sure. I'm just going to experiment real quick. Kind of do the same thing that the other igloo did, but just a little different. Yeah, something like this. I don't know. Gotta experiment a bit more just to see how I want this to look. And also, of course, add in these little stairs like the other one has. Just adds a nice little bit of detail to this thing. And right here, I'm gonna replace this with a log. Like that. There we go. Wow. Look at that sunrise. And since this one has 2 full stair blocks, I think I'm gonna try to see if I can put a lantern there. Just a quick little sneaky lantern. And see how that looks. Let's see, right here. Right, doesn't look too terrible, I guess. Right, now I'm gonna get more of them. I think it's diorite slabs. Yeah, diorite. Now, what diorite does this use? It's just the normal smooth diorite, I'm pretty sure. Man, why is my little grindstone thing not in the workshop? I'm just gonna turn all these into the polished version. And with these, I guess I'll just like refine the shape of this igloo. Honestly, this doesn't look too good, I would say. Looks too like triangle shaped, I guess. But hey, I wanted to make a big igloo, and this is a pretty big igloo. Literally just go away from the campfire for like 2 seconds and I start freezing to death. Alright. Let's see what else we can do to this. I'm kind of just spamming these slabs pretty much everywhere just to hope we get a nice little shape, I guess. Because right now, it is looking rough. Okay, honestly, that helped it a good bit, I would say. Doesn't look too terrible now. Okay, right now it looks okay, I would say. I don't know though. I don't know. This other one definitely looks a lot better, more refined and stuff. This one's just a little weirdly shaped. But hey, I'm not judging. And right here, I'm just going to do some extra shapes here. Just like the other one has on the side there. Alright, there we go. I think that is okay. For the igloo, I guess. I don't know, this is the best we can do. Or I can do. I'm not very good at designing igloos, as you can tell. But first we have to set up our little powered system. Probably in the back over there. Unless we want to do it inside, which honestly, I guess wouldn't be too terrible. We can put a couple water wheels like right here. Have them spin with some water, maybe cover them with glass and stuff. That would look pretty cool, to be honest. I might try doing that. Man, look at that sky. Holy. Why does Minecraft look this good? Jesus, I'm just kind of starstruck. Holy. Alright, anyways, enough of talking about that. We're gonna need some iron nuggets, and that is because we need to make andesite alloy. I think I have a little bit of andesite. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely not a good amount, but a little bit. And we're gonna need a lot of iron nuggets. Because if we mix iron nuggets with andesite, we'll actually be able to make andesite alloy. And with this, we can pretty much make water wheels, a lot of mechanical stuff like that.
The igloo was completed, but at what cost? I mean, now it was time to make the water wheels and all that stuff, so yeah, woo! I love doing this, totally love doing this. Yeah, definitely not gonna include this crate mod stuff in my next mod pack because this is horrible. This is horrible. Don't let me do this again. Please. Please. I don't know, it's just so boring. Crate mod's so boring. I don't get why people like it. It's just like redstone, but 10 times more complicated. And it's very, very frustrating when stuff doesn't work. I don't know. I don't like it. Do you guys like it? I don't know. Tell me. Tell me in the comments or something like that. I don't know.
Alright, and right here is where I cross the line. No, right here is pretty much where I'm going to have all the water wheels. Oh, hold on. I need to clear some of the snow out. Oh, I guess let's put the small one there. Or actually, no. We're going to remove all these blocks here. Should probably do this with a shovel, to be honest. And right here, we're going to have all the water wheels. Oh my god. I forgot how big they were. And we should definitely cover them with snow here. Because if we don't, then the water on them is going to freeze over, and that's going to be horrible for us. Man, we should make some, like, special drink sometime. I must be getting tired of only drinking water. Anyways, let's work on this thing now. We're going to need some water buckets. I think I have some here, yeah. And we, of course, have an infinite water source in this igloo. So we can just snatch up some water like that. And this is going to be very awkward. Like this. Yeah, I guess that works. I think there needs to be water on every single one of them, though. Like a water source block, so we're going to need more water than that. Now let's dump this water on the rest of these water wheels here. Now, how do we do this without the water going everywhere? I don't know, to be honest. Like right here, and right here. That should be fine, I guess. Now, we need another water to actually hit this one now, so it actually speeds all the other water wheels up. Now, let's see if we can do that without spilling the water everywhere. Let's try it. There we go. That works. I think. Oh my god. I don't think it makes a difference, actually. Ow! Right, I think that should be good, hopefully. Alright, now, with this power, we need to bring it probably like over here and power a press. Ah, man. I do not miss doing this. Right, we're gonna need a block iron, andesite casing, and all of that for a press. Let's just make that real quick. Andesite casing's made with dark oak log. Like this. There we go. And then shaft there, andesite casing there, and the iron block here. There we go. And there is our press. Okay, now we just need to bring the power of this to our press, which I have no idea I'm gonna do. Probably just a couple gearboxes, bring it up to here, to the back of it. Man, crate mod gives me a headache. Let's put a little crafting table here in the ground and make some gearboxes. I don't know how many we need, probably like at least 2. Alright, gearboxes, there we go. Now I think, yeah, bringing them like this should work. Let's make a couple more shafts. Right, and I guess I need another gearbox to go up here. So, vertical gearbox. Like that. And now we need another gearbox to go that way, and then another one. So, we need 2 more. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Looks like we have a little bit of a visit. We'll worry about them in a couple seconds. Andesite alloy there. Actually, I should probably get rid of them right now before they cause problems, huh? Come here, buddies. There's a lot of them. Hold on. Ouch. There we go. Yeah, this igloo does not look very good. That's all I'm gonna say. I like that one. That one looks pretty nice. But it's fine. It's not about the looks, guys. It's about what it means. Right, cogwheels. More gearboxes. Right, there we go. No, I guess we need another vertical gearbox, or do we? I actually don't know. How do we bring power right here? I think we do need another vertical gearbox. Am I stupid? Did I not need to do that? I don't know, to be honest. Now another shaft here. And then the final gearbox right there. There we go. Now all these little pipe stuff, shaft things, kind of look ugly there. So we can actually cover them up by making an andesite alloy like that. And just using it on all this, like that. There we go. So yeah, a lot less ugly. And I don't think I'm going to cover these pieces. Right now, this is finally spinning. So if we put a little block here under it. Let me get a gold ingot, because that's what I need to crush first, I think. And crush this here. Nope. Hold on. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. It's very slow, but it works, so that's whatever. We can speed it up later, I guess.
I finally made a press, which was pretty much the first step in the making of brass. Well, in the crate mod in general, pretty much. And yeah, the rest of all this was gonna take a long time. Now I just needed to pretty much up the power source, add a lot more water wheels, and then speed up the spin speed of my power source too. And then after that I can make a mixer powered by fan, and then I can make brass. Hooray! And then I can maybe escape, maybe. I think I'm gonna need a lot more materials to build a plane. But anyway, since I had been working on this crate mod stuff for a while, and pretty much it's like my least favorite mod to work with, I decided that for today I'm gonna take a break from all that and just make myself a nice little meal. I didn't really know what I was gonna make, I just knew that I wanted something nice, something big. A feast, as some would say.
I've been at this crate mod stuff for a while now, and I think I want a little break from this, so I think I'm going to make myself a nice little meal. Prepare a nice little meal, you know, something nice. Because I've just been eating like pork chops or whatever this stuff is called. I think I ran out of it actually. Yeah, I don't think I have much food left. Only have these cooked lamb legs and some toast. So it's about time I start to make an actual good meal. I think we're gonna make ourselves a little plate of shepherd's. We're gonna make ourselves a nice little meal, along with a drink and everything, because something I recently discovered is that you can actually milk goats, apparently. I did not know this. I actually did not know this, like, at all. So we're gonna go see if we can find some goats and milk them, because we need milk. Now this actually opens a lot of opportunities, because now we can make cheese and all of that stuff that we couldn't make before. Because I didn't know that you could actually get milk from goats. Like, what? Isn't that kind of crazy? I thought cows were the only ones that could give you milk, but I guess not. Oh, I'm also getting really, really thirsty. I should probably drink. Right, there's a goat right here. Oh man, there's more of those guys. I just want some milk. Whoa, it actually works. Okay, so it's true. Hold on, let me just sort these guys out. Fire. Ow, hit my head pretty good, but we're okay. Do I have another bucket on me? I would like another bucket of milk. I have some water that I can probably just dump out. Here. Here we go. I think we're also gonna need to get another goat carcass because we're gonna need some lamb to make this thing that I want. It's a shepherd's spa, you probably have heard of it. So yeah, we're probably going to need to farm some goats again. Okay, this igloo doesn't look that terrible when you look at it from this angle. But when you look at it from like here, it looks okay. It looks okay, I guess. I don't even know. Anyways, I think we can actually use these lamb ribs to make this. So I guess I'll put these here to cook. Or no, I'll cook them in my house there. Alright, so for this, I don't think we need this pot here. Let me just put this milk in the fridge real quick. And this copper can just go in my chest. And also, this lamb rib can go in there too. All these ores just go in my chest, please. I mean, my backpack. Whoops. Right now, we have to replace this pot here. Place this pot with our skillet. Place the skillet down. Hold on, there we go. And we can put the pot away. And real quick, just gotta cook up all these lamb ribs like that. Gotta get some potatoes and cook them up too. I think instead of just farming them, I'm just gonna take them like that. I'm gonna take these tomatoes though, because these are a little bit harder to grow, I think. Hope we got another rotten tomato. I think you literally just do throw these. Yeah. I was confused why the other one I had just disappeared. Right, there we go. This is cooking up. It's almost done now. And I just need 2 potatoes like that. Just waiting on these to cook. Alright, we pretty much got everything. I think we just need a bowl now and some onions, which I got 2 right here. And we put everything together in a crafting table. Like this, I believe. The bowl at the bottom. And then it's these 3 lamb ribs like that. And we need the milk, actually. We need the milk. Alright, milk here. No, here. Lamb right there. 2 onions here. The bowl here. And then these 2 baked potatoes at the top. There we go. Shepherd's pie. Look, we can even place it down. Whoa. Okay. That looks pretty good. But now I still do want to make like a cool drink. I just don't know what we could make. I wonder, we have some apples here. Do we have watermelon? Maybe we can make like watermelon juice or something. Right. I think we can make apple juice. We just need sugar, which... yeah, I don't think we have sugar. We need sugar canes for that, and
Yeah, there was zero way to get sugar out here, well, that I knew of. So making a special juice drink was pretty much impossible. Yeah, I was stuck drinking water. Oh, well, milk. I can drink milk now that well, goat milk sounds disgusting, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, ew. Unless it's the same, I've actually never tried that, but I swear I've heard somewhere that goat milk is like way different from cow's milk. I don't know though. I've never tried it myself, but if you've tried it, let me know, because I'm actually kind of curious now. By day 70, it was time to go back into the mines again. I was getting pretty low on resources, so definitely had to get a quick little restock in. Too bad that I really did not know what was going to happen today in the mines. It was not going to go as expected, is all I'm going to say.
Bro, this ore. What is this stuff, man? I still have no idea. Maybe we need to mine it with something other than a pickaxe? I don't know. I've never been able to mine it in all... It's always been there too. In every mod pack I made, that thing is always there. Oh, we have some redstone here. Still haven't found any zinc too, by the way. Literally 0 zinc at all. Oh my god, what in the world? Yo! Oh, what is that thing? What is that thing? No. What in the world? What in the world? Where did that thing come from? What? What the? Oh my god, I don't like these caves anymore. I think that's the same thing I saw earlier. Nope, diamonds. Oh my god. What in the world? That is horrifying. At least we found zinc here. Oh my god, dude. Why? Why are those things in here?
Yeah, those were cave centipedes. Extremely poisonous, huge creatures that only really, like, stay in caves. I was pretty lucky to survive. I mean, I only survived with, like, 4 hearts. But this set a pretty huge precedent of how dangerous caves really are.
I really hope there's no more of those things in here, dude. That was horrifying. Oh my god. And we're freezing to death down here, which does not help. Well, at least I see some diamonds there, which should help us a little bit. Is that thing still over there, dude? Oh my god. Dude, I hate centipedes and like bugs and stuff like that, so this is actually making me tweak out. Is that thing still over there? I don't know, I don't want to test my luck by going back, to be honest. Let's just get the diamonds. Let's get out of here. All I needed was that zinc. Those are pretty high up, though. I guess we have enough cobblestone for that. Oh, there's a skeleton down there shooting at us now. So that's nice, that's nice. Right, we're here. Fresh diamonds. Alright, it's only 2, but hopefully there's more, maybe? No. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. I think we have everything we need. I'm gone, man.
It was finally day 78, which meant I only had about 22 more days to escape. But yeah, it's not a lot to build a whole airplane, that's all I'm gonna say. So I kinda had to rush myself here. All I really needed was the mixer now. And well, I needed to speed up the spin speed of my power a lot. So yeah, it was actually a lot that I was missing. I also decided I wanted a brand new weapon with the diamonds I got. I mean, I didn't really have any other use for them, so might as well just make this cool sword. It was pretty powerful too, pretty much killed everything in 2 hits or less.
Alright, I guess let's test it on some zombies tonight. Now it's time to work on this stuff even more. Right now we just have to kind of power up the spin speed of my contraptions here. Which I do this pretty much every video, and it's a really boring process, but all I need to do is make a bunch of cogwheels and put a little cogwheel and a big cogwheel together multiple times and somehow like doing that just makes them spin faster in a way, and that will increase the speed of pretty much all my machines there. So that's what we're gonna do right now. But first we need a little bit more andesite, so I think there is andesite like very close here. Hopefully. Oh yeah, literally right here. So I'll be taking this. Alright, I think I collected enough andesite, hopefully. Now let's mix this into andesite alloy real quick. Iron nuggets, just like this. There we go. 21 more andesite alloy should hopefully be enough for what we want to make. Probably not, to be honest. We need a lot. Right, to make a ton of shafts, and we need a lot of cogwheels. Alright, now we just make a ton of cogwheels. I think 9 should be fine, and then we can split it like that to make large ones. Alright, now we gotta take all of this and bring it down low here. So I'm gonna just dig a little tunnel. I don't know how big I want to make this, so I feel like this deep should be fine. Alright, now down here, I think I'm gonna set up a crafting table real quick. And let's make a couple ladders so we can actually climb back up here. Here we go. We need one more set. Right, there we go. And now we get a bunch of shafts and bring this on down here. Now we're just gonna need a gearbox. I think we're gonna need a couple gearboxes actually. And let's make a campfire here because everywhere is cold. Alright, campfire. I think I'll just place it right here. Alright, now I have to make a bunch of gearboxes. Very, very fun stuff to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. Haha, so funny. Alright, there we go. Alright, make another gearbox like that. There we go. Now we're gonna want to put this one right here. Oh, nope. That shaft I needed. Okay, I got it. Hold on, I'm kind of stuck here. There we go, we're fine. turn this into a vertical gearbox and put it right here. So now there should be a little thingy there, yeah. Right now we need to break this and quickly replace it with a shaft. Like that, there we go. Okay, now we have the power down here. One more vertical gearbox to connect it like that, there we go, okay. Now we just need to dig out this whole space to make room for these cogwheels. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, there's silverfish here. Should be fine. Silverfish are weak. Now I got this diamond rapier. We should be good. Alright, now, I forgot if it's big cogwheel, little cogwheel, or little cogwheel, big cogwheel. Let's see. Is that spinning faster or no? I can't tell, to be honest. We gotta do this again. Let's open up some room here, and is that spinning faster? Yeah, that's definitely spinning faster, I'd say. Alright, I guess we just keep doing this over and over again until we have a lot of speed. So now, big cogwheel, little cog. Oh man. Right, big cogwheel, little cogwheel. Yeah, it's definitely getting faster, I'd say. Little cogwheel, and I think that should be fine. I think if we go any faster, we're not going to be able to use that. If it's too fast, then it just, like, you need more water wheels in order for, like, it's hard to explain, but you kind of need more water wheels, like more power, in order to keep up this fast speed. Right now, let's bring this over here and bring it back with all these shafts like this. Right now we need another gearbox and bring this power right back up. Right, need 2 more gearboxes. I think 2 vertical ones, I think. One right here. And more shafts, of course. Now we just need to bring this right back up there. So let me get my shovel out and just tap, tap like that. And bring this on up. There we go. Offhand that so we can place this quick. There we go. Okay. Now I might have messed up, to be honest. I don't think we can have 2 gearboxes together like that unless we can. I don't know, let's try it out. That's probably not gonna work. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Turns out I kind of put the speed thing way too close to, well, where the entrance of the power was, so I was gonna need to move that. And when I did, after a while, turns out the speed was way too much for the little power I had, so I was going to have to, well, add a lot more water wheels, a lot more power, and yeah, this was gonna take a while, is all I'm gonna say. And yeah, it did take me a long time, but eventually I finally got it to work. I just put a lot more water wheels and yeah, pretty much consumed all of my wood supply. But hey, it worked, so hey, I was happy. Woo! Man, this mod pack is starting to get boring. Lots of crate mod here. I don't like crate mod, as you can tell. I should probably stop doing it because I've done it in every single 100 days video, non-stop. So yeah. But guess what? Guess what I gotta do now? I gotta make the mixer and a fan, high-powered fan. Yeah, because I'm gonna need brass, and that's the only way I can escape from here. So yeah, more crate mod every day, every single day, non-stop for 100 days. Yeah, I love it.
I think we need a little bit more than that, actually. 2 more. There we go. Alright, now where is that andesite alloy? I swear I had a little bit extra. Or did I not? Oh man, I used a bunch of it to make the water wheels, but I don't know. I have some zinc here. I might have to make some extra, to be honest. And I don't think I have any andesite, so it's time to collect some from down here. We should probably light up this place before anything insane starts spawning. Now let's just get a little bit of andesite. I don't need that much, I think, but just in case I should get a lot. Right, 33 andesite should be fine, I hope. Also, oh my god, those water wheels are making me insanely laggy, just like last time I used them. in my island video, which you should go watch, even though, let's be honest, who's really watching the end of this video? I mean, I think at this point it should be like 3 hours in or something. And yeah, I do edit these myself, so hey, future me, you should keep this in.
Hey, someone tell this guy to shut up.
Right, now with this, we need some iron nuggets. Mix this with the andesite. Make more andesite alloy. And I think we make a whisk like this. There we go. And now all we need is an andesite casing and I believe another cogwheel, which we definitely have. There we go, there we go. And yeah, we have a cogwheel right there. So now we put this all together like that. And we have a mechanical mixer. Okay, now with this, let's place it somewhere nice. I guess we'll place it on the other end of this, like that. Now, the way we connect this is very weird. We have to connect it like that. No, not like that. Like this. It's gonna be interesting, because, the power is right here, so, actually, we could probably just do this and bring it along. Oh my god, that was so wrong. Alright, we got it. But how could we keep bringing it along here and not make this look terrible? I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I could just, you know, put like 3 cogwheels here, but that would look so bad, and I hate when stuff looks bad. Oh, we could just like bring it along down here too. Cogwheels. Oh, I just made a lot more than I needed. That's not good. Right, there we go. Now that's powered. Now I think we need a basin, which I forgot how it's made. Is it like this? Yeah. Right, basin right there. Oh, actually, that's drawing power from the very slow part of this. That's not what we want. Hold on. Yeah, we can get some power from there too. Okay, good thing I made these extra cogwheels. But how do we stop it from getting power from there too? Oh man, it's gonna be hard. I think if we... Never mind. Actually... I think if we cover it with an andesite casing, it will stop drawing power from the bottom. I think. Let me try. No, I'm an idiot. Okay. So, how are we gonna do this? I mean, I could just bring it around the top, but that's going to look awful. This is so hard. Well, I guess it doesn't matter how it looks, as long as it works, right? We're gonna have to do this from the outside, because it places really weird from the inside, like that. Okay. Right, and now place it along the side like this. And then right here. So there should all be connected now if we place it here. There we go, look how much faster that is, okay. And now cover this all with the andesite casing, because otherwise it looks horrific. Here we go. All of it. And this too. And I want another one here, except that andesite casing is kind of expensive. So I hate to be wasting it. Like this. Alright, now we have a whisk perfectly set up now. Now we also need to make a fan and I forgot what it's called. Let's make some more andesite alloy real quick. What we want a basic burner, yeah. Now pretty much we just have to put some coal into this, light it with flint and steel, and it should heat up this basin here. But the thing is that we actually need to put a high powered fan right next to it, so it actually powers up the burner and heats it up and can heat up the basin far enough to the point where it can actually melt iron and stuff. Otherwise it just won't melt whatever's in there, if it's an ore, of course.
I was finally one step closer to escaping. Now all I needed to do was make a high-powered fan, and also some mechanical crafters, and also make a lot of parts for the plane. Little did I know today there was going to be a lot of technical difficulties with, well, pretty much every single part of my power system here.
So we're gonna have to make all that stuff, but first we need a really high-powered fan here. So let's get to making it. And it seems pretty easy to make, yeah. We just need some crushed iron. There we go. Right, put that with some andesite alloy and we get a propeller. Now let's get a little bit more andesite because we need some for more andesite alloy. Now let's eat the shepherd's pie because I'm getting a little hungry. Yummy. So with that we should be good for a couple days. Not really, maybe for the entire day. Oh, look at that, more coal. I will take it. Coal is still very useful. I mean, I barely have any on me right now. Plus, I wonder how the electrical engine is going right now. I haven't touched that in a while. Right, anyways, back to what we need. More andesite. And I am starting to run out of iron pretty quickly, which is kind of worrying me, to be honest. Oh. As I was saying, we are running out of iron pretty badly. And since I don't really want to use my zinc to make andesite alloy, we're primarily using iron. Right, this should be enough andesite. I really do not care. Actually, instead of wasting that much, we can actually make andesite alloy through the mixer for half the price, I think. It's one iron nugget plus one andesite to make it in the mixer, and it's 2 iron nuggets and 2 andesite to make it through your crafting table. So yeah, it is way cheaper to do it here. So yeah, there's no point in, you know, making it by your hand anymore when you have a mixer. I believe that's how it goes, yeah. Look at that. It does work. Now we just have to wait a bit for it to finish mixing, and we should have a ton of andesite alloy for half the price. Also, I think my clothes is starting to tear up. Yeah, we have a little bit of wool. We could fix it. I did have to fix my pants because they broke a couple days ago. Alright, did it finish mixing? Yeah, 28 andesite alloy. That should be enough for everything else we want to make, which is just another one of these casings, I think it's called, yeah. And then we need more shafts to make this. And put this all together, and there we go, case fan. Plug it up right here. And we do need to plug it up to power through this back end of it, which I'm not sure if we're gonna do. Oh, right there. Okay, we can just bring this down and power it through, I believe. A gearbox should work, yeah. We are running low on wood though, which is kind of worrying me. Alright, so let's make more andesite casings, because we need another gearbox to connect that fan up. I think it should be just like this. I hope that works. Oh no, it's a vertical one we need. And just plug it up to that, and hopefully that should work. Now all we need too is just to put a... yeah, that should work. I hope. Well, it should be spinning right now, so it definitely doesn't actually. Right, now it should work. There we go. Right, that fan's spinning, but uh-oh. That's not good. That's sucking in the air instead of blowing it out, so we're gonna need to make a... forgot what it's called, but I think it's a gear shift? Yeah, we need a gear shift. Oh, that's pretty easy to make, just some redstone, andesite casing, yeah, pretty easy. We have everything we need on us right now. Let's make that real quick. Clutch. Oh, it's called a clutch. There we go. Now, all we do need now is just a redstone signal, which we can make through a lever. Like that. But now this should be blowing out air. It's not even powered. I think it's... Is it changing the direction of this or this? I am so insanely confused. I think that's what it's doing. Hold on, I'm just gonna plug this up because working without water is so annoying. I think we need to place it facing down like that. Hopefully that works. Let's see. No. Right, facing up maybe? Like this? Or maybe it doesn't work either way. Okay, actually I don't think it's gonna work that way. I think we need to place it down here. Like right here. Let's see if this works. Like that. Okay, and then we can place the lever like right here. Oh, but that stops everything. Look at that. Oh, let me try putting it in a different space. Place that shaft back. I've done this before, but no idea why it's not working right now. Maybe if we place it right here. Clutch. And redstone signal. Nope, just stop spinning. What in the world is going on, dude? Because look, let me place it right here, and you can see it has an output here, so why does it just stop spinning? Unless there needs to be two shafts. Like this. Now let me place the lever. What?
Yeah, I had accidentally confused the clutch and the gear shift crafting recipe, and I accidentally made a clutch. So instead of reversing the spin, it was just completely stopping it, and I didn't know why. But eventually I did figure out that the clutch was the problem, and it's not a gear shift, so then I made a gear shift and it all worked out finally. So now that the fan was done, I actually couldn't really use it yet. I needed to check if the power it had connected to it was actually enough. So I needed engineer's goggles. And all I really needed was some crushed gold, which I could make with the press easily. The only thing that I really needed was sand to make, well, the glass for the goggles. So, yeah, time to go to the river for hopefully the last time. Hopefully. I really don't know if I go again, to be honest.
No, it is normal glass that we do use, but we need engineer's goggles, which will let us see how much power stuff has connected to it. Or, I mean, how much power stuff has running through it. Or I'm an idiot and that's not how you say things, and it's actually how much power something has running through it. Or I don't think that's how you say it either. Is it like how much power something is running? No, it's how much power is running through something. There we go. Oh my god, it only took me like 5 attempts. No way it's snowing. Hold on. I need sand. I don't think I can get sand while it's snowing, dude. I think it's gonna be too cold. That's whatever. It's always too cold, right? I don't have a shovel. Well, that's not good. We only need 2 pieces of sand anyways. Should be fine. I'll get in a shovel for it. Right, hopefully it's not too cold out here. It's snowing. Wait, this campfire might not be enough. This campfire might not be enough. Hold on. Nope, it's not enough. We gotta run. We actually have to run. This is not good. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god. No, this is not good. This is actually not good. We need to run to the house. Quick, 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 quick. What's the warmest place? Probably the plane? If I turn on the furnace? Like right here? Smelled something, man. I don't know. I don't know. These logs. Please, please, please. There's no way. Oh. Okay, no, we're okay. Oh my god, I was freaking out there, dude. Oh my god. I thought it was over. I actually thought it was over. Oh my god, well. We should have just smelted the sand. We needed that smelted anyways, so. Oh. Alright, the sand is smelted. All we need is to crush this gold and make some engineer goggles. with string, I believe. We have some here. And then you put that all together like this, I believe. No, not the glass panes. It's like this. Oh, wrong way around. There we go. Now with this, should be able to see how much power. 512? That might be enough, honestly. Hold on. Let's, we have some coal on us. We just need flint and steel. Do I have flint and steel? Yes, we do. Okay, now we just need to smelt the zinc we have and the copper. We have copper here. Now smelt the zinc, and then we're gonna mix this copper with the zinc, and we should get brass. Right, zinc. I'm gonna wait till all of it smelts. Right, there we go. That's all of the zinc smelted. Now, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can actually finally make some brass here. Now dump all that in there. And let's make it even, so that's 18 copper ingots in there too. Now it's not going to smelt right off the bat, so we actually need to put a couple pieces of coal in there. Like that. And light it up. And it should... Oh my god, it does. It's actually working. Oh my god, so it was enough power. Okay, I'm gonna dump some more coal in there. I can't even talk. It needs a lot of coal because this actually burns through coal so quickly. Since it's really like high powered. Okay. Oh my god, there it is. Brass ingot. Now this is the real stuff. This is how we make the plane. Now all we need is this stuff, a mechanical crafter. We need 9 of these, which actually don't seem too hard to make. We just need polished rose quartz like that, which it's all super easy to make, honestly. We might need some more redstone from the caves, but that's the easy part. Oh no, we're okay. We have so much redstone there. We do need a little bit more iron though, because we need to... Oh, nope. Anyways, we need to mix iron with, I think, diorite to make quartz in the mixer. So I'm gonna go get some more iron real quick. But first, of course, trees. I need trees. I finally made some quartz in the mixer and got a little bit more iron. Now I think all we have to do is mix up this quartz with redstone and get rose quartz like that. And now we have to just combine... Actually, we have to get some sandpaper first, which, we have to get sand again. And I'm always traumatized. How are we going to get paper tree bark? How do we get tree bark? Okay, we can actually get tree bark. That's not bad. Okay. I was so worried we couldn't get paper for a second. I was like, how are we gonna get paper if there's no sugar canes around? But thankfully, we can make it with a cutting board, I think. Let's try it. Oh, we got a little bit of tree bark. Wait, can we do that again and get more? No. I think we need to put 3 of these and get 3 tree bark like that. And then put the tree bark together and there's paper. Okay. So this is possible. Now we just need some sand. Which today is not snowy, so sand won't be that hard to get. Let's just go dive down there real quick. We just need 1 piece of sand. There we go. This should be good enough. Now we combine this sand and get sandpaper. And I think we have to put this road... Actually, I don't want to get rid of my lava right now because we'll freeze to death. Let's just run back to the house and do this. Alright, now, with this sandpaper and this rose quartz, I think... I forgot how to do this. I think we throw it on the ground, and then we put the rose quartz in our hand, and yeah, there we go. Now, let's just keep doing that. It's another rose quartz, and do it again. And with this, there we go, polished rose quartz. Now we need to combine that with some, I think, pressed iron. So we just need an equal amount of that. So 3. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And then combine this and electron tube. There we go. Okay, now, so we can make these electrical crafters, we need 3 brass, these things, whatever they call it. I think casing? Yeah, brass casings. And we need, what else? I think 4 crafting tables. No, only 3, because we're only making 3 sets of these. And then we combine all this together. There we go. Mechanical crafters. Let's find some cool place to put them. Right here. This is where I choose. And I know you have to place them in a certain order because that's what I struggled with last time I used these. So they all have to point towards 1. Oh, there's no way. How did I... Oh, I thought I only got 8 somehow. No, we're good there. Okay, so now if you put it here, it goes here, here, there. Okay. So now they're all merging into that one. Unfortunately, all this was just step 1 of the plane process. Now we actually have to get the parts for the plane, which should be a lot easier, actually. Now let's quickly batch this up. And we're also going to connect this via cogwheel. So we have to get some cogwheels over here. And I'm just going to do it in a very lazy way. I'm going to replace this right here with a cogwheel. Since I don't want everything to look bad, I'm going to replace this too and this. Oh, we didn't have to do that. Let me just undo all this then. We could have just put the cogwheel here, huh? Yeah, we could have. Now drag this all along here. Oh, it needs to be like this. How in the world are we gonna do that? Huh, how are we gonna do that? Can't we just like... Yeah, that works. There you go. Ooh, overstressed. That is not good. I believe if we disconnect this, it should work. Hopefully, no. What if we disconnect this? No. This is not good. What if we disconnect this? Uh-oh. We might need to add more water wheels, to be honest. Hold on. What if we just lower the spin speed? We don't need mechanical crafters to spin that fast, I think. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Yep, it works. Okay. Are these spinning now? Yes, okay. Now let's reconnect this. Okay, this should all work. I think if I put the fan back, it's actually not going to work. From my experience. Yeah, so the fan is gonna be disengaged. Nope, not like that. Like this. There we go. So that's backwards. That's not gonna work. And real quick, make another andesite casing because all those exposed cogwheels look very, very ugly. Cover all this up. There we go. And also, I'm getting very hungry. It's time for more shepherd's pie. I still have leftovers from like 20 days ago. Yeah, I'm only half finished with it. Let me get a bowl from here real quick. Munch on this. Yummy. Put the bowl back and back to work. Ah, I hate that that's sticking out, but oh well. So yeah, this was really only step 1 of the process. But to give you a little demonstration on how this works, you put this, and it should have made a sword. Is this stuff powered? Let me try these. These two connected to that. And all these just going up. Let me try this. Right, make a sword. Or maybe if I just cut these, let me see. Like this. There we go, that works, you see? Makes a sword. So now this should work. So that is exactly how we're gonna make the plane, through that. First we need all the plane parts, which I haven't even looked at, to be honest. Alright, so we're gonna need a propeller, lots of iron. Hull, lots of iron. Spruce logs, a lot of it too, which is kind of sucks, because, oh, pistons, more iron, more redstone, oh god. Okay, yeah, so pretty much we just need a lot of iron. And a lot of wood. So I think right now I'm going to try to collect as much wood as possible. I'm going to try to collect as much wood as possible from the farm here. And hopefully we have enough. Let me just get all the bones I have and turn it all to bone meal. Because I want to bone meal as much of these trees as I can. Right, get these saplings out. Turn all this into bone meal. And let's start mealing. Because we need a lot of wood. Let's just cut up these trees that we already have here first. Sapling, sapling. Let's get rid of our lava and start bone mealing all this. Right, there's another tree. Right, bone meal again. There we go. Bone meal again. Again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to skip this in the video, huh? Oh, there goes my axe. Whoops. Alright. And I think we have enough for one more bone meal. Yeah, perfect. Right, so this should be a stack of logs, which I think should be exactly enough, maybe, I hope. Hold on, I gotta get rid of all these zombies and stuff outside my house. I can't sleep with all these mobs here. Okay, that should be good. Nope. Still can't sleep. Oh my god. It's like I have a katana.
We were almost there. We had the mechanical crafter. Now, we just needed to get the plane parts. A lot of plane parts, actually, like an engine, a hull, a lot of stuff. Which was actually not going to be too hard to get. We just needed a lot of materials, just iron and stuff. Put them together in a crafting table and we had it. We were going to escape soon.
It's time to make the hole and everything. Alright, we need to make parts of the hull first, I think. 3. We need to make 3 holes here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then iron all in the middle like that. So there we go. Now we got all 3 holes. Now we just need this engine, which blast furnace, piston, all that stuff. Propeller. Okay, so we have 3 of these things right now. Oh, we do not need that many mechanical crafters, huh? I'm gonna keep those other 2. Right, oh no, not that. The 3 holes right, oh, not like this. Not like this, hold on. Has to go like that, okay. The 3 holes right there. Now we need the engine here, and the propeller right there. I think we can make the propeller right now. Yeah, there we go. So now all we need is the engine. And we need a lot of stuff for this engine. I mean, we need a boiler. That's a lot, man. A boiler, pistons, blast furnace. I think we can make the boiler right now, actually. Just gotta get some copper ingots. Alright, there we go. Got enough copper. Now we just need a furnace with this, and I think cover all this stuff like that, and there we go, boiler. Now, I'm gonna leave that in here because we need a lot more stuff to make the engine. And by a lot more stuff, I mean iron. We need iron and everything pretty much. We need 7 pieces of iron, so all we need to do is just get some last piece of iron ingot from the cave down there. Man, I'm so excited. We are almost home free, almost. So close, man. Right, so we just need 4 iron ingots. We should be home safe. Four measly iron ingots. I don't think I've explored this side of the cave before. Hopefully there should be some iron in here somewhere. Huh. Oh my god. No way. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm traumatized from that time there was a cave centipede or whatever that thing was. Oh god, there's a skeleton down there. Do I have my shield on me? I do. In here, there we go. Where's that skeleton? Oh god, get in my head. There we go. Taken care of. Now, where did we come from? I think right here. Alright, yeah, this is where the base is, right here. Let's go. Smelt these final pieces of iron. And hopefully by day 100, we should be out of here. Home free. Unless the plane crashes again, and that would suck. Come on, come on. 1, 2. Right, what do we need for this engine? We need pistons and a blast furnace, okay. Should be easy to make. Let's set down another furnace right here. Right here, so we can start smelting away this stone. There's the iron. Okay, let's make these pistons real quick. We just need a little bit of wood. 2 pistons, so 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And and then 2 there, okay? And also, I'm gonna put away all this stuff that I don't need because I have so much stuff cluttering my inventory. I'm just gonna leave it in here, I guess. Not like we're gonna see this chest ever again, right? Alright, right now, put the stone again in here so we can get smooth stone. And let me get this boiler again. Let's speed this up. Let's speed this up. Now, I know you need a runway to fly a plane, but look at this. Straight smooth for like hundreds of blocks. We don't need to make a runway. So we're good on that. Okay, now. Another blast furnace. Just like this. Okay, I think we have everything now. I think it's blast furnace here, boiler here. The 2 pistons here. Cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. Engine. Okay, okay, okay. Now, we have all the parts for this plane. I hope this works. Uh-oh. That's because we have these things. Hold on. Take all this off. That's... this, that. And we need to only have... Now get rid of this too. And this one should connect like that. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get all the parts in order. The 3 holes. The propeller. And now, the engine. Oh my god. Biplane. Now, today's day 99. But, it's snowing. That means we're going to have to wait till next morning to try this out. However, what I can do right now is place it. Jesus. This thing's huge, man. I wonder if it needs fuel or anything. I really hope not. If not, we should be able to make some pretty quickly. Look at that thing, though. Oh, man. Today's the day. Day 100. Woo! Finally. It's time to fly. Now, I'm pretty sure this thing needs fuel. Which, yeah, we can put right there. Some coal. Let's get as much coal as we need, though. Because this is important. We really need as much as we can. So I'm going to try to get all the coal I have in these furnaces, unless I just don't have any. Because we need enough for the trip back. Coal here, J coal. Ooh, I'm smooth with it, huh? I think that's all the coal we have. Just in case, I'm gonna take out all this coal here, just in case we need some. And now, finally, let's get the hell out of here. Oh my god. Put in this extra coal, and let's go. Does the engine work? Does the engine work? Oh my god. Oh my god, hold on. Please take off, please, please, please. Nope, I think we're good, I think we're good. Oh my god, look at us. Finally, after 100 days, we are out. I hope to never see this continent again. Oh my god. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, and if you somehow made it this far into the video, hey, please subscribe. I mean, it's free. I will see you guys for my next film. Goodbye.